And we are back. It's another episode. We did it last week. We're doing it again this week. But as always, it's bigger and better than it was before. Let me get that back in focus. Hello, it's me. Yes, it's me. Your host, Tony Murr, and this is Tea Time. Officially teed up. And we got going tonight is, first of all, the first episode of July. Welcome to July. We're still doing it in July like we did in June. I want to shout out Tom. He's the winner of the last month's horse racing. He will be getting a pack of Truefield golf balls. So congratulations, Tom. But as always, we are back again with the new month. More horse racing to come. That's exactly what we're going to be doing later here tonight. And as you can see from the scoreboard above, and if you follow me, which you should be doing already, tonight's game of the week, Tea Time game of the week, it is the Chicago Cubs versus the Cleveland Guardians. I'm already went into which team, why these teams are named, each one. And it's the middle of summer. So it's baseball season. And it's 4th of July week. So what better marriage it is than baseball and 4th of July week, America's pastime, America's birthday, all happening at once. And it feels really good to be here with you guys. Because we are going to be here, hell or high water, 4th of July week, Christmas week. They make up a new week. There's a 53rd week of the year. We're still here. We're still doing the same shit. What's going to be important to note? Well, hold on. Let me see if I can prop us up a little bit. Put a little prop down. Ooh. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Okay. What's important? Maybe the most important part of tonight is we have a very special guest greeting us. He goes by the Ingredient, and the reason being, it's like trying to cook eggs or an omelet without eggs. It's like trying to have a peanut butter and jelly without bread. It's like trying to have a 4th of July with no hamburgers or hot dogs. He's simply the needed ingredient. Let's get him in here. Hello! Oh yeah!
How we doing?
Oh yeah, there he is, the Ingredient. Welcome to the YouTube and Twitch airways. Wow. How's it feel?
I feel happy to be a part of it. I feel like I'm a certain ingredient to the equation on the menu in the sandwich that is tonight.
Right, it's a delicious sandwich.
Exactly.
It's like a sandwich that you can't even get your whole mouth around.
Yes.
Like you have to take a bite from the top and a bite from the bottom to fully understand and encompass what we're doing here tonight.
It's a whole lot of flavors in. It's a whole lot of fun. That's all I gotta worry about.
I hope you can already feel the heat in this room. It's hot. It's hot. It gets hot in here. So you know what game we're doing. You know what game we're doing. So
Cubs Guardians, brother.
There we are. Here we go. This ain't the Cubs and the Guardians. It's a live look at another game. But look, I got you hooked up with this too. We got dueling headsets.
Oh yeah, this is good.
First of all, what do you think about the setup? Seeing it live for the first time. We got the light. We got the microphone.
Exactly.
We got the light back here.
Oh yeah, no, I love the addition right here. It's tight. It's tight, but you can also diverge and branch within the realm as well.
The only thing that's tight is the room. Everything else is loose.
Yes, exactly.
Like our brains, you need to almost put us in this type of box.
Yes.
We need some sort of limitations on these brains.
Yes.
Otherwise, who knows what could be done?
You just might as well just give us the keys. We'll take over.
That's why they put us. That's why they put us on Earth as opposed to anywhere in the universe, because that's just all right. We need to limit their brains to just one planet.
Yes.
Instead of the whole Milky Way galaxy.
We go Milky Way. It's a lot of things that play out. We gotta regulate some situations.
So how do we feel? We're in July right now, which is prime MLB baseball time. This is where you actually wait. I'm wondering why is it showing Cardinals? Okay, here we go. Right when I start.
There we go. It's a nice intro.
That's a hefty manager on the Guardian side right there.
You like a lot of beef.
There's a lot of girth. He thought it's not really a belly. It's just a big midsection.
It's intimidating. It's exactly what you need.
And the way he was approaching, he was sticking it out a little bit. All right, and then as you can see, me the ingredient right here, we got these bets going on. We got no run in the first inning.
Murphy.
So that's the only thing. Concern yourself for one thing at a time. You know what? I don't know if anyone has seen it yet. I'm gonna hide the other ones because we just want to focus on one thing at a time. We got a no run first inning, courtesy of the ingredient. So when you go into this first inning and you say no runs, like is that just like your statement around going to the bathroom, or like you just wanted to like this is how you felt about the game? Or is that like there's a transition from going to the bathroom bleed into the game? Like no runs.
It could be the new viewpoint. I've never thought of it.
You don't want runs.
But like exactly. You gotta get warmed up. It's more of an intro inning. If they had the 0th inning, it's exactly what I would want, but we have to start with the first. So it's more of a, especially with the people at the ball club too. It's a Tuesday night, right? It's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday night. Everybody's trying to get settled. Everybody has to get home at a certain time, but everybody's just not getting there. They're coming home from work. There could be traffic. They are located in Chicago, right? So it's a big.
Is it in Chicago? Let's take a look at that. So what's
it is in Chicago.
It is?
Yeah.
All right. So that's good knowledge, right? You said you did your research coming into tonight.
Wrigley. They're at Wrigley.
So I mean, have you been to Wrigley?
I have not.
It's a sight. It's a great place to be. They have like across the street, there's bars. They call them bleacher bars because they have bleachers on the top of the bar, and you can look into the stadium.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And it's set up like Fenway too, where they have it's like a whole area, like there's a whole like going out scene around there too. It's cool. Have you ever been to Chicago?
No.
That's a place you gotta go.
I was supposed to go last year, but I ended up going. But fucking but yeah, we do this trip. Me and my buddies and the fathers. We go to Pat's away game every year. I don't know if
I've heard. You have not told me, but I've heard of similar traditions.
Yeah.
So what was the game last year?
It was Chicago. I could not go, unfortunately.
But so you, yeah. Did your dad still go?
Oh yeah, and my brother. Yeah, we had a great time.
Wait, how old?
Did
you have an older brother?
Yeah.
How old is he? Is he my age?
No, he's
Oof, hopefully he's not watching.
I think he is.
Do you tell him about this?
How old am I? He's 27. He's 27.
Oh, so and you're 26?
No, 25.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a young guy.
Wait, your birthday's later this year?
My birthday's coming up. Yeah, no, this month.
Oh, this month?
Yeah.
What day?
21st. I think it's 3 weeks from
Oh,
today.
okay, nice. All right,
we'll be having fun.
Yeah, all right. Your turn. Oh, so you are a youngin because I'm turning 27.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all right. So where? Oh wait. How they started us off? How is this coverage starting already?
That's insane.
All right, but hold on. All right, let's get ourselves into this game. So there's already a hit.
Oh, Quan.
Let's take first base from you.
Quan's my guy.
Is he your guy?
Yeah, he's on my team.
Is he on the fantasy team?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got him and Pete Crow Armstrong. We're big Pete Crow guys. Pete Crow. That's one of my things this year.
So I've never played fantasy baseball. How does that work with the single? Do you get how many points?
So it's kind of like categories. I can show you right here while I'm explaining.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is your guy too, right?
Yeah.
Jose Ramirez. He looks like he can swing a baseball.
He's really good.
With a lot of power. Oh, that was a big swing.
Say he's coming off a brutal month in June. That's good. That's right.
Keep it going in July. That's right.
Him.
Well, we just want him to suck in this particular inning.
Exactly.
I'm rooting for your fantasy team every inning but this one.
Of course. Hey, that's why they get 3 ABs in a ball game. That's why we get 3.
Exactly. Wait, so there is one out. Yeah, one away they just gave us.
Oh, yeah.
Hold him off.
Keep him honest. Keep him honest.
I will say I'm liking this lefty, Boyd.
Yeah. We like Boyd.
Lefties are. Do you ever play baseball?
Yeah.
Always funky to hit. Like it was always but they say lefty, like a lefty pitcher and a righty batter, like that's supposed to be a batter's pitcher.
No, it was weird. Like growing up, would be like everybody would like kind of shit their pants and be like, "Whoa, it's a lefty."
Yes.
He'd be like, even though it was just if you think
before you step into the batter's box, you kind of give it a little shiver.
Yeah, you're kind of like, where's it gonna come from? Even though it's just coming from the left side, but it was like the way they portrayed it.
Something wonky about it though.
There
wasn't that many of them either.
Yeah.
I wish I was a little. Oh, that's it. That's all right. Okay. So this is the game within the game. It's a 6-run affair.
Yeah.
This first inning, 3 outs in the top of the first, 3 outs in the bottom of the first. That's 6 outs.
Yeah.
We got 2 of them done.
Yeah.
Give me a percent on that.
What I think.
What do you mean? It's not what you think. It's a definite. It's 33%.
Oh yeah, no, 30%. I thought you were talking about asking what I was feeling during this.
Oh wait, get another one. Oh.
No, that's out.
So as a former catcher, that was one of my favorite things to do because you're only really involved in the pitches. Like you don't really get that many plays with the ball.
Yeah.
So like a pop up to the catcher, I love that.
Oh, the best is you get a nice clean.
And you start going.
Flip at the lid.
You flip the lid. But you know what? I was
the breaststroke sperm up here going.
That's me. I got it. The thing was, and I don't know why, I never popped off the lid.
Really?
I kept it on.
Damn.
Like even when I'm throwing people out, when I'm catching a ball, I always kept it on. I wish I had a different. Oh, that looks like a hit. Okay,
right.
That's first and second. That's first and second. That's a control.
It's okay.
That's a control. Oh, come on. These be a little pest on the base paths right there, looking to get 2.
He's a little instigator.
Who's that right there? Who's this batter? Is this Nelson Cruz?
No.
Is he still playing? Oh,
No,
Santana.
I don't think he's in the league anymore. Yeah, that's
He used to hit
Santana.
bombs.
He did.
Oh my God,
So
that
got
guy.
busted for
Wait, so
PEDs.
this is why. Oh, I mean that's probably why he was hitting bombs. Wow, we got this ESPN. We see where that
There you go,
strike
back
came
line.
in. Hold it. All right, we got Jones or no L. Thomas, Lane. See, that's an unfortunate name.
Yeah.
Lane.
You don't want Lane.
You can't be named after an object.
Yeah. You want to stay in your lane and not be Lane. That's
Yeah,
that's really the thing.
But by like almost what his parents did to him was like limit him by giving him Lane. Like this is all you can do. Like you are
He's
Lane.
limited to the lane.
Stay right here.
100%.
And like he always has like anxiety about switching lanes on the highway. He's like, but I'm Lane. And they never really told him what lane's his.
He's never really quite figured out the turn signal. He hasn't figured that out yet.
No, he merges and he stays.
Yeah.
He's like, this is my lane.
Yeah.
There's that beefy manager.
Jeez, he looks real stern.
Yeah, but like he's the type of manager you want though, because I feel like he'll put like a beer, like he'll invite you to his office after a bad game, and you guys have like a beer together while he motherfucks you. Like you're getting cut, but I love you.
Yeah, he comes in hot and offers you the beer after as a consolation.
That's exactly
consoling you.
The consolation for consoling.
Yeah,
that is the correct terminology.
That could be the thing.
There he is, Steven Vogt.
Jeez, manager of the year.
Manager of the year last year. Maybe put a little bit more respect. Oh, he went.
You think that's his MO though? Is that like you walk into his office and you thinking that something bad might be happening and you see a beer uncracked? That's when you know you're screwed.
Oh, that's like this. That's like the signal.
Yeah, he's like you have to sit down and calm down the nerves for a second. I'll be ripping into you real quick.
Yep, that's halfway. That's halfway.
3 more.
There you go. 3 more. Boy, he's got a little of the.
Yeah, you got nerve.
Nerve.
2 hits. You take that any day of the week. Any day of the week.
What I'm wondering is how we got let into the broadcast. Start 2 batters in.
I know. That's insane.
We were there was batter number 3 by the time we got in there.
That's YouTube TV, man. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
But is that the YouTube TV or is that the TBS broadcast? Because it seemed like it could have been on TBS.
Someone messed up.
So Morris, this is what I usually do, and it needs to be explained for the people. A perfect, ideal tea time setup, and it requires 2 devices. It's a little bit of exclusive in that, right? Like we don't want to. I want to be inclusive, but not entirely.
Yeah.
So you gotta have 2 devices because you got one on the game. Preferably, it's gonna be your TV. You got the TV up, but you got that shit on mute or just a real dull, dimmed volume. And then it could be a tablet, it could be an iPad, it could be a cellular device, it could be a computer. I don't care if it's a Dell, if it's a Mac, if it's a PC. You got tea time. See, Like that's the amount of options.
Yes, it's
So,
endless.
so that's it, and you got tea time on that secondary device. So you're listening to Tony Murr, you're listening to the ingredient, but you're still intaking the same game, but you're intaking it in a new and a reimagined way. And your brain, it's trying to comprehend this new thing that's going on. It's like, what is this? How do I get used to this? But let me tell you, by the time probably the bottom of the first checks in, you're like, I feel at home. It almost feels like a warm blanket going over you. Like, as you've been listening to this, you probably have taken a more relaxed position and maybe tucked those covers up, like, right under your chest. And you're settled in for the
night. You got the nice little, like, makeshift neck pillow that you messed around with your pillow, and you got it, like, in perfect symmetry right there.
So now that we're talking about laying positions, I'm curious about, so that we got the side of the second inning coming up, but so I'm just going to ask you this. Your ideal relaxed position on the couch at your current residence?
Ooh.
Like, what couch do you have? What view of the TV do you have? And, like, what position are you in?
See, what's crazy is that you would think that I'd be lounge, but the way my apartment's set up is that it goes side chair, the one my roommates are, more like smaller, two couch cushion couch to the right. TV's right here. So we're gonna start from right. We're gonna go right to left.
Yeah. So TV's right. Yeah.
Two cushion couch. So
on the
really
right.
One person. Yeah, on the right. Right here we got the big guy. Right here we got three. That's where one of my roommates lays and sprawls out. Really takes lounge into another perspective with it. Me, on the other hand, I sit in a nice couch chair. But to your point of having the double screen atmosphere, I always have something on the side because I have my own personal TV to the left.
Oh,
so it goes right.
Whoa.
Couch, three.
Warning track power to scare us. That's four. That's right.
That's four. We got Quan in left.
Quan will take care of that.
Exactly.
So your seat that you have, is it like a love seat?
Yeah.
So it's just a one cushion seat.
Yep.
Do you have a futon in front? Not a futon. Leg rest in front of you, like
like an ottoman.
Yeah, an ottoman.
So there's kind of like a TV, like a table right in front as well.
So I do have something to put your feet up on and relax.
I do have to regulate it because they will get mad when I eventually keep going down in my seat as the.
Is that another route?
There we go.
That's
another one.
Two quick ones.
It's easy.
When I hate to keep, because I love a good relaxation conversation.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I like this nerfy bet.
We're in
a little bit more.
We're in the nerf.
We're in the middle.
It's keeping us on our toes.
Let's get Big J going. What do you say, Tom with 3 wins? Are we ready for? I mean, so he's talking about this horse race leaderboard right here, Morris. You see, Tom. He won last week. He won last month, and you can see he was by quite a margin. So that reminds me too. So I'm gonna get the horse race leaderboard updated because it is July. I just want to make sure everyone saw what June was about. And Big J, you know what the great thing about a new month is? It's a damn clean slate. You see that? No winners. Big J, what I would suggest is you get someone else in here. You text your friend, say tea time's going on. We're gonna get the first horse race going soon. First horse race of July. How's that feel? And then me and the ingredient, on the other hand, we're 2 strikes away from this nerf. 1 strike.
He's dealing.
We got a lot of Asians on both these teams. Quan and Suzuki.
Suzuki's like a household name in the MLB ball club.
Right. They're not the first Suzuki that you've seen.
No, not at all.
It won't be the last. See you later. Let's go.
We like Nerf.
Oh, let's go.
Like Nerf.
That's great. That just juices us up to a whole new level.
Atmosphere.
So this Nerf, it bleeds right into our second bet, which I have a feeling everyone's gonna like. So first of all, I'm gonna go to my AI companion, ChatGPT.
It's a good resource.
I mean, when you got this type of operation going, you see everything that goes into it. Here you go, it says. So I copy that, and then I go to this, we're going to the bets. We put a little check mark right there.
That looks good.
Look at that.
That looks real good.
And then we move on to our next bet. So, we are expecting, after 5 innings, it's going to be a tie game. We are... Oh, we got CJ in here. There we go.
You like that?
Respect
You
for
like
the
that?
tea time. CJ, we got the ingredient here. First time guest, and I can already tell it won't be the last. We are gonna be 2 buckets of sweat by the end of this.
Oh yeah.
Do you feel that
Oh
already?
yeah. I'm feeling the heat.
The heat's here, but like it's almost. And like I don't want to give away too many of my secrets because I did have a revolutionary idea recently. But like those interview types that they've been having recently, where like the Kevin Hart one, they do it in an ice bucket.
Yeah.
And then the Hot Ones challenge, like they do it with while they're eating hot wings. So it's like they're expecting when you're in uncomfortable situations, you're gonna let it free fly. You're gonna say what you need.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
That's
big bro.
heat.
We got big bro in here.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Oh, we got big bro in here.
Shit.
Big bro, we didn't know your age at the beginning of this.
No, we don't state that.
I had to. Woo.
But the thing is, though, is that with this Nerfy bet now being completed, it really alleviates the heat and the stress. So I'm kind of back to square one. As we're leading up to it, the heat was really going.
You could
the
feel,
pressure was on.
you're kind of going back.
But now we've alleviated some of it.
So now, but now that we're talking baseball, like what position did you play when you were younger, and like what style game did you have?
I went through some transformations, I will say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was more of a utility guy at the start of the day. It's kind of wherever they put me type thing. I'll make sure I get the job done.
Well, that's a team guy.
Exactly.
That's a team
guy. You know, it was a high five for him every single time I was there.
Were you a good spirited kid?
Yeah.
Like you were.
Got a lot of juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you starting to chant in the dugout?
Oh, back in the day.
Pictures of belly itching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I see that for you. I see that for you.
Exactly.
Oh, look at this! Now we got Steve Cat. But we're clapping him. He's saying that you're a right fielder.
I did settle.
You settled it right.
So when I got to the elder ages, they put me in the hot corner.
I see that for you. How was the arm back in the day?
Oh, the arm was swinging. It was more so the getting it up to the arm. I went by the nickname the fridge, where I wouldn't really feel anything cleanly, but by God, is it gonna fall right in front of you?
You're letting it go right in front of you.
Blocking everything.
The fundamentals were there. Like they say, put your chest in front of it.
Exactly.
They called you the fridge, huh? Jeez, you don't hear that name going around in Little League Baseball too much.
No. I mean, it wasn't at the time. It was not a nickname that you wanted to wear.
No, you weren't designed. You didn't want to be the fridge. But then you look back on it, you're like, I was known for something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's all you gotta do. Again, hey, would it ever be going past me? No, it would not be. Would it get there the first space in time?
That was every time.
But it would get there.
Yeah, right. How was the accuracy though with those throws? Was that on?
If Steve was still in this chat, he probably has some memories of me floating, sailing some over his head as well.
Wait, is he a Tewksbury guy too?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Oh, Steve-O? Oh yeah.
So you guys grew up together. Florida Marlins, Gary Sheffield. That's a lot of pop. That's a serious amount of pop.
That's a lot of pop.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to my prowess at the plate.
Yeah. So get to that, please.
I was also known that I never noticed this until I was told after the fact, but if I swung and missed, I would stand there and stare at the pitcher and then go back to my position, but I would always look and do a turnaround and come right back.
So as you struck out going towards the dugout, you're staring them down?
Yeah.
I love that.
And I thought I think I tried to embody Jaws every time I go. But you might have got me this time, but I'm coming back out the next time I'm up at the plate.
So was it an intimidation thing, or was it more of a sizing up? I'm gaining some information, some intel on this pitcher.
Exactly. It was more a sizing up of trying to get in his head somehow, even though my baseball knowledge is very minimal.
Or your intimidation knowledge is high.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't have an IQ for intimidation. You had an EQ.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't learned. It was something that you were born with.
Yes, exactly.
That you knew how to push yourself into situations.
Yes, 1000%.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah,
that's beautiful, and that could be used to your advantage.
Oh yeah, at the time you had to do what you can.
right. Especially when you're in the fridge.
Yeah.
We got limited space. We got limited space. There you go. Can I also comment that you are the best dressed individual to come on the tea time? You look
Appreciate
great.
it.
You look great. I look like a little bit. I have my baseball get up though. I got when I'm doing baseball, I get the visor on.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I was more so going for the ingredient persona and also throwing some bets in. That's why the shades had to be.
The shades work.
The shade had to be
The shades are also They remind me of baseball too.
Yeah. On a night like this, on a Tuesday, it's going down.
Look, it's going down.
Nice little sunset going on.
You know what Kesha said when it's going down?
Oh yeah. It's going down.
Mill and timber. Damn, I thought you had that.
No, I did.
I thought you had that.
I tried to play it off as hard as I could.
I know.
No, I do.
I put your feet to the fire there. I wasn't letting it slide. I was really hoping.
No, the best was being in the dugout too, when like one of the boys is up to the plate and like it'd be like up like either. I've heard this multiple times. You can go either way. If you be too high, I used to yell "Leave it for the birds," and then if you went in the dirt, you'd say "Leave it for the worms." You'd be like, "I'll leave it for the worms," but there was a vice versa where it'd go into the ground. They'd be like, "No, leave it for the birds, because the birds get the worms." That's what I'd be like. That's too thinking. You think birds high, worms low.
Yeah. Well, I've never heard of either of those.
Oh yeah.
And I love that. So like if they swung at a pitch that was too high, leave it for the birds.
Yeah.
I love that. That's enough to have on the team right there.
Oh yeah. Or like if there was a strike and they didn't swing, I'd just be like, yeah, I didn't like that one either. Don't worry about it.
So what we gotta say is, so we break things down microscopically, the ingredient and I. Like almost how salt is an ingredient that like you really need a fine eyesight to see. We are breaking this game down microscopically. You might not know based on the lack of analysis on the game so far, but we're paying attention.
Oh yeah.
And so we broke down that first inning into 6 outs because I need to explain it to you? Six outs within each inning. But now we're looking to get to the 5th inning, and I wouldn't mind a 0-0 score. And so if we're talking about the amount of outs in 5 innings, it's
30.
30, thank you. And we are 9 outs into this. That is
21.
percent?
Oh.
Or 21 left.
21 left.
21 left. We're at 30% of the way to that tied 5th inning.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, there we
See? The more time we spend together in this heat, it's gonna be like the melting of an ice cream cone. by the end of it, it's gonna be a puddle of the same.
What do you think the ice cream?
Oh my god! Come on! Did that? Was that because I got the earpiece in? Was that just inseminating into my brain unconsciously, or was I ahead of the times right there? Was I almost pre-predicting that ice cream commercial?
I think you were. I think you were ahead right there.
You think
I think it was speaking to us.
That was pretty crazy right there.
That was nice.
And they followed it up with the deodorant commercial.
Yeah.
Which seems appropriate because we're sweating.
They're listening.
They're listening. I don't know. It could be they're listening. It could also be that it's summertime.
Of course.
And those are two things that are on people's minds.
Yeah. We don't have a script or anything for the broadcast.
We need to get this thing back in focus. Sometimes, see, now we're back.
Yeah.
See, sometimes it just requires a little bit of that. So let's see if we got. I want to see if we got the juice in the chat right now. I see 4 different people in here. If you are here, I'm too excited right now. I said we were gonna wait till the 3rd inning. I'm ready now. We're doing a horse race. For those of you that don't know, thank you. So I don't think you've ever seen this, Steve Katz. If you have, we're doing a horse race. You're in the chat. You pick a number 1 through 6. That is your horse. Oh, there we go. We got an update in here. We're buzzing right now.
Pete Crow, he's my guy.
That's a single.
Pete Crow's my guy.
Wait, we might have a full house. We got 3. Okay, if you're in the chat, we're doing a horse race. Pick a number between 1 and 6. We got 3 taken. There are 6 total numbers. There are 5 left. Pick one, and that is your horse. And what we're doing, as we do every month, we're doing a giveaway. You win the most horse races within a month. There we go. We got the 1 spot taken. You win the most horse races within a given month. You don't win just one of these. You win a whole pack of these. These are true field golf balls. And you know why a guy like Tony Murray does true field golf balls? Because I keep it true and I got the feel. And if that's good enough for me, that should be good enough for you. Oh, wow. Look at this. We got a full deck. We got 1, 2, 5. We got the full. That's it. That's it. We got
Cut
a
off,
full
cut
deck.
off.
We got a full deck right here. Morris, I don't wanna admit this publicly. Mike, you do that once, you run away. You run away after you do that once. I hate to admit this over YouTube Airways. We don't usually have a full horse race.
Really?
Yeah, so we got a lot of
These
people.
are special features.
A lot of people here to see the ingredient. Hold on. So do me a favor, get all these dots in that start line right there. Here we go. All right, we have a full horse race. This is gonna be something nice. The first horse race of July. The first horse race of July.
Kick off to the 4th, no?
Come on. So this is what you gotta do. Let me disconnect you just because this requires that. So here we go. Here we go. So let me get this. Let me make sure this is in frame. Let me make sure this is in frame. Yeah, there we go. And then we do a little focus. We do a little focus.
Third time.
Do a little focus. Give me that focus. God, there we go. Perfect. Now we go. Now we go. Now we go. Really good. All right, so in the 1 slot, we got a cat by the name of Steve Catanzano. Oh, first one we don't mind a Cubs run.
No,
we don't mind a Cubs run. We don't mind a Cubs run. So we got Catanzano in the 1. We got Big Mikey O in the 2. We got the co-founder of Momentix, a partner of mine in Tea Time, a sponsor of mine, I should say, Ryan McAuliffe in the 3. And then we got Huffnagel, the big bad Huffnagel. He huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down in the 4. We got HB in the 5. And Brett, the bro. We got Bro in the 6. And here we go. We got the first roll of the month in July. Here we go. 3. Who's that? That's McAuliffe. That's Mac. He's moving up 1. Come on now. 2. Who's that? Obi. Mikey O. Sorry, I gotta familiarize myself. We got 2 and 3 out of the gates. And it's 5. That's HB.
Wow,
Who HB is? HB, how you doing? Happy birthday. There you go. That's a 3. McAuliffe off to a hot start. We got 1, 4, and 6 still waiting to get out of the gates. 5 HB. There you go, HB. Come on, HB. There we go. Oh, that's a non-roll. That's off the table. That's a non-roll.
It's not under regulations. 2.
That's a 2. Oh wow. Okay, so we have 2, 3, and 5 tied 2 places ahead of 1, 4, and 6. 1, 4, and 6. We got Cat. Who's 4? Who's 4? Huff and and more. Your brother in 6. Brett. 4. There you go. Wow. There you go, Huffnagel. Blow over there. Here we go, Huff.
It's a long race.
1. Right when I say it. Come on, people. 1. Who's that? That's Catanzano right there. 6. There we go. All the horses. Now everyone's on the board. Now we go. That's
That's what they call
who's 6? That's Big Bro Mo. That's Big Bro Mo. That's 2. Oh, that's a 2. Move yourself up. Come on now. That's all right. I keep having to look up at the chat. That's Mikey O at 2. 6. We had to look again. Right. Big Bro Mo. Come on, wait. This is a good race. We got a lot of diversity amongst this. Anything can happen. 1. That's Stevie Cat. I know that.
That's healthy.
Stevie Cat. I know that. Healthy. Come on. This is anyone's race. 3. Who we got there? That's Mac. 3. He's right back in the lead. 2 and 3 tied in the lead. Mikey O and Mac. Mikey O and Mac. Please talk some shit right now. Come on. 6. Oh, that's Big Bro Mo. That's Big Bro Mo. Come on. Oh, another 6. So what your brother does not know, as a first-time tea timer, first of all, welcome. Second of all, 6 is the hottest horse in tea time history. If you're lucky enough to grab the 6, just know you're sitting pretty. Just like right now, you are in first place.
It's all it is till it comes with 6.
5. It's HB. I'm kind of rooting for HB.
HB sneaking up.
HB. What do you think HB stands for? Half baked. 5. He's about to be fully baked after this one. Come on. Off the board.
Oh.
Off the board.
It's
That's
not regulation.
That's
It's not
not regulation. That's a 3. Oh my God, this is a good race right here. We got 3, 5, and 6.
This
Time
is
for
going all
first.
right.
4. Okay, Buffnagel. That's how you get yourself in there. You're a little bit lagging. You and Steve Catt, the St. A's guys. Is there a commonality among St. A's guys? Oh wow, they get them out at home. There's a lot of action in this inning.
I know.
3 Cubbies runs. 6. Oh, there you go. Big Bro Mo moving himself up 1. 1. Stevie Catt. Stevie Catt. It's moving now. Come on. This could be anything.
Consistent.
3.
And
McAuliffe. 3 and 6. Those have been hot horses the whole time. 3 again. Oh no. He's put his foot on the gas pedal now. Does he have what it takes to really take it home? 1. Okay, Cats. That's Canzano right there.
Right there.
Come on.
Right there.
3. Oh no, he's caught fire. He's
running
one away.
He's
Do these
running
guys
away.
have anything to say about it? Can they do anything about this? 4. Okay, Huffnagel. Okay, look at this. We have a little bit of a formation going on back there. I kind of like to see that.
Yeah, narrow.
What's going on? 2. Okay. Who's that? Oh, that's Mikey O in the 2. That's Mikey O in the 2. 5. Steve Catt. I mean, usually they're unclothed too. There's no cloth on these toes. You can see that big one from outer space. That's a 5. Wait, who we got? Oh, it's HB. Come on, HB. I'm rooting for you over here. Come on. Oh, out of nowhere, HB. Come on, HB. What are you doing? 3 and 5, right near the finish line. 2. Okay, we're doing anything right now. We got Mikey O moving up. These guys are stalling out at the finish line. 2. Wow.
Look at this.
People might question it. Was that really a roll? You don't question me. That's where you went wrong. You don't question it. 1. Oh, wow. I mean, this is a race for the history books right here. Come on. That's another one. That's another one. Oh, Stevie Catt. This is really anyone. This is really anyone. 5. Oh, so HB. First of all, let me congratulate you. Let me get this operation back up. Wow, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, no, then they get real sweaty.
Yeah, okay. I had a lot of energy. The sweat really got in there. All right, so first of all, HB. Wow, that little bit of air is doing wonders.
Yeah.
So HB, first of all, welcome to the show. Second of all, what you're gonna see right here is you're gonna see an updated horse race leaderboard, and take relish in this moment, HB, because you are currently in first place. You are leading the horse race leaderboard. And what's an important thing to note about the horse races? Yeah, it's all fun and games to join tea time. You want to be in a horse race. I get it. I know the excitement behind it. But there's a crucial and key component. You got to be subscribed to the channel. I hate to be that guy. Like, subscribe. But if you want to see more of me, then you got to do it. I'm giving up golf balls for you. You might as well just press a little freaking button.
Clicks.
It's a couple clicks. You're already all the way here.
Click it.
Just click it because you can't win it without being subscribed. So thank you. That is the first horse race of the night, and we're gonna be back. So, whew. All right, let's get back to homeostasis right here.
Smell out for a second. Smell out.
Ooh. All right. So right now it's a 3-0 game in favor of the Cubbies. Let me get you back on this, my friend.
Let me get back in the ring.
Yeah. So let's get back and let's do these people to do justice, because they came here not only for the tea time, they came here for the baseball game. So we're gonna give some baseball commentary.
Let's dive back.
HB, you're locked in, man. You're locked in. So the thing is, HB, don't rest on your laurels, because there's more horse racing to come. I don't think one's gonna do it. One's gonna keep you up there. One's gonna have you on the leaderboard, but other than that, you got to keep going.
You got to reassert, you got to re-involved.
And re-dominate.
Exactly.
There's questions of you dyeing your hair. And any comment to that?
No comment at this time.
It's the camera. It's the camera.
camera.
It's a camera. It does look like a little bit of Auburn. Like
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's got
Summertime
it's got some
atmosphere.
highlights. It's got some highlights coming in. Hold on. I did these. Can we take a second to appreciate how far Tea Time has come? Because look at these scoreboards here, and don't think I gotta update the innings. So let me go here. Yeah. So this is the Indian score. We're gonna do 0.
Wow, what a pickup.
And they did 0 there. Perfect. Wow, we were lucky to get in that Nerfy. They came with the runs that next inning. So look at that. So and then we're gonna do, and then the next scoreboard here. Yep. So they got 0 in that first.
We got 3.
3. Oh, whoops.
We got Doses. Or Traces?
3. Whoops. Let me do that. 3. Oh my God. Can we see how good this looks?
Wow.
Can we say how good this looks?
Is that made in the store?
Come on. That they should, TBS should use this.
Yes.
They should use this technology themselves.
Yes.
You just type it in, 1, 0, 3, whatever the score is, you just type it in. You can almost do it like this, you're not even looking.
Yeah, you just do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah. You know who did that? Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder did do that.
Yeah,
Yes, he
he
did.
did do that.
He felt the keys out.
That's gotta be incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what do you think's more impressive? Being a established or being a musician and being a piano player and being blind, or Beethoven being deaf and being an what was his official title?
He was a composer.
A composer. Thank you.
My only thing about that is that Beethoven was able to hear at some point in time and then lost hearing, but he accumulated the sound
Enough
that he
knowledge.
accumulated. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of it, I will give him the props in the fact that he went deaf, had the music in his head. He just knew it was gonna be. I don't even need to listen to it. I'll just write it down.
That's incredible.
Everybody else can hear it. I don't need to. I already hear it in my head, even though I don't hear anything else.
That's incredible.
That's great.
And that's
He big brained everybody. He went big brain.
He went huge brain. That's the amazing thing about the human mind,
Oh.
is that it could lose its ability to hear and still be able to hear without the traditional hearing.
It's being versatile. That's being
Oh my
versatile.
God, that's a versatile brain. Things are heating up over here.
It's taking one solution and finding the resolution to the solution and define the problem in general.
With restitution.
Ooh. I couldn't think of an ocean word after that, but there
I know we were both searching for
it.
it. Look, you got your butt hair.
Jesus.
He's got no butt hair.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's bare.
Yeah, it's bare. Yeah,
Bare hair. It's a bit. Let me correct that.
it's a bare ass.
It's a bare derriere.
Wow,
That's what it is. Look at that. That's a good looking mascot right there. All right, so we're here. And it's the top of the third. We got Boyd on the mound. 25 pitches into the game. Who we got at the
I think
plate?
that's Quan.
I think it's Quan. He's back at the plate.
Quan can get a hit now. He can get a hit now. But he
Quan.
already did got one.
Wow, he's batting a perfect 300. Stephen Quan. So, if you what's the proper spelling of Stephen in your mind? Or like, if you were Stephen, would you rather be the PH Stephen or the B Stephen?
I would be the V. I
You'd
can't
be
go
the V?
PH.
I think there's a certain amount of class along with the PH.
Think so?
Yeah, Stephen's almost like you're going with the grain. Stephen, you're going away from it. You're doing something a little different. If you got PH in your name, that's class.
It's more so when I think about it, I think of acidic and basic. And
Oh,
it's
you
more
think pH?
It's more so, yeah, but like if you're going pH, you're right in the middle. It's more so you don't want this way or that way, you know what I'm saying?
Because the V's going this way and that
exactly.
way.
You got to diverge at some point. That's why you got the V.
You're taking it very literally.
Yes.
No, I like what you're cooking with right there, though. I like what you're cooking with.
I feel like the pH, they're in the middle. They're indecisive. They don't want to decide. You can't decide on your name, but you can decide about anything else. The V at least goes, no, I'm going both.
Well, then I feel like that just went the opposite of what you said.
No, it makes sense eventually.
You're right. If I marinate on if I marinate on that for long enough, I can get with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a dire fear that the Cleveland Indians have no. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just say that? Canceled.
We can cut that.
Cancel that. It's a live show. See, this is what happens in a live show. You might just say something that's not PC. They're the Guardians. Did you see why I called them the Guardians?
No.
I tagged you and everything.
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! You didn't see it.
I did watch it, but I did not retain.
You didn't watch that far. You didn't watch that.
No,
far.
I watched it. It was more so I go watch where I was like, yes.
So I was saying
going
that
into my prep work, dialing away.
no, you know what? You came prepared. You're here. I can't give you too much flack. But the reason was that they changed their name to the Guardians was not for political correctness. It was because there's a lot of mothers with sons in the Cleveland area named Ian, but they were weak sons.
Really?
They needed to guard Ians. The collective moms said they needed to guard Ians, and that's why they're the Guardians.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
So, like, people thought...
That's a good cop-out for them. Yeah, no, we're talking about guarding Ian rather than doing that. Yeah,
Right.
no,
So, like, people thought it was, for one reason, like, they didn't want to be the Indians anymore.
Yeah.
Because, like, you couldn't really end Ian.
No, you couldn't.
You had to guard him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Because then there would be no more Ians, and then the Ian concept of really anywhere would just be obsolete.
Could we do without Ians, though, in general?
I mean, I do know a couple Ians.
And, yeah.
Not big fans.
I hate to do that to the Ian population, but hey, that's what the mothers in Cleveland are there for. They're there to guard you.
A lot of
So,
respect.
like, just like they'll guard you in your day-to-day aspects, you won't hear any negative talk about you. You'll never hear this if you're an Ian because you're being guarded.
Yeah.
But that's only amongst the Ians in Cleveland.
Exactly.
What do you think the most popular boy's name is in Ohio?
Ohio.
Because we're talking Cleveland.
We are. Yeah, Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, no, that is the state.
Let me look this up.
Sorry, should I go blind and then?
Well, you think. Did you see that?
No, I didn't, because Nagel is
Nagel saying
says
something.
give me a place we can hop in.
Oh,
We're going.
Can you? Yeah. So should we reveal?
Yeah, we should reveal.
We should reveal. You probably can't get it at a good price right now. Cubs minus 1.5.
I mean, I feel like they'd be good because the 5-inning tie is still in place, so those could be good odds to hop in on because we are still riding that.
We are still riding that.
And the Cubs are up 3.
Could you, Huff, see if you could live bet first inning tie still? The odds must be crazy. Because we bet it when it was tied before the game started.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. So
when you think of Cleveland now Guardians, who's the one person you think of?
Ooh.
Because there's one clear person in my mind.
Like, oh yeah, of baseball, Carlos Santana.
The current player?
No, wasn't it? It was a Carlos Santana before that. It was another Santana.
Let me look him up. There's another Carlos Santana on the Indians?
No. Then who am I thinking of? He was a pitcher, a lefty. I could be bad.
Oh, that's CC Sabathia.
Oh no, I'm thinking of another guy. But yeah, no, he's also.
He was a lefty pitcher on the Indians.
He was. Nah, it was. Oh,
do the Cubs. Do the Cubs up.
Sammy Sosa, of course. For the Cubs?
Oh.
Player that comes.
No, because I was telling Huff do the Cubs.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can't. So where my mind was going was Terry Francona.
Yeah, that is true.
That guy was a legend.
Yeah.
I think he might be my favorite Sox coach of all time.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the 04 Sox documentary on Netflix?
Yeah. Really good.
His portrayal in it was great. They basically he was exactly the manager that we were talking about, how we like, where he's nice and relaxed. He's calm.
Yes, that's what you need.
Exactly.
Yes. Huff, do that.
Yes.
Please do that. What do we think? Is this too much in the way, do you think?
Can we diverge to that side?
Should put it, but then it's just then it's just in your way.
No, like more so like Oh no, because it gets the
Yeah.
handles.
What if I did this? What if I did this?
Ooh. Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. You know what? I like that. You
Yeah,
can
we
still
need-
see it. You can still see it.
Yeah. We also need more chest involvement out of you on the
Yeah,
broadcast.
I want people to acknowledge and give me some praise on just
Let's
how
go up.
wide this chest is.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
almost like a treasure chest, like something that you want to dig into.
That's diabolical. That's diabolical.
That's a little nasty.
No.
That's a little nasty.
Oh shit.
So we got bottom, for those who still paying attention to this baseball game, unlike us. We have 3-0 Cubs. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. Cubs are up.
It's alright.
Huff only bets with the largest odds in his favor. Hey, we're rooting hard for that, Huff. We're rooting very hard for that.
We'll be thousandaires real fast.
What is that? Plus 15,000. Nice. Wow, looks like a beautiful night in Chicago.
Oh, beautiful.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
What's better? Like John and I went to a Red Sox game on a Tuesday. It was about a month ago. Just like baseball in the middle of summer, in the middle of the week. It feels like you're stealing a day.
Exactly.
It was perfect.
That's the only thing. It's like, I do love the pitch clock for when I'm watching, but when I'm there, I want the game to be 5 hours.
Yes.
I want to be.
I totally
bustling around.
I totally agree. It's great. It's great for what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm much more likely to watch a baseball game on TV if it's with the current pitch clock.
Yeah.
But when I'm at the game, I'm the same. I want to be there forever.
Yeah.
When people are visiting Boston during the summer, the first thing I tell them to do is go to a Red Sox game.
Yeah.
You might not know one thing about baseball. It's the coolest place to hang out.
Oh yeah. 100%.
And like you feel it, like when you walk from the concourse.
It's historical.
It is. It is, and it's like I love that they don't change anything about it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. It's like it's more so because we're from here, so we don't.
These guys are relentless on you. Wait, we got
no comment at this time.
All right, you can't watch the game. Okay, so we're going into the 4th inning right now. It's 3-0. So things are heading in that direction. We got Cleveland coming up to bat. How about this, Morris? Start of the 4th inning. You and I give an honest effort to commentate on this game.
Yeah, I'm in.
So we'll do this. I'll be the play-by-play. You'll be the color commentator.
Yeah, we like that. We like that a lot.
Okay, because you think in colors.
Yes.
You in like bright colors.
Yes.
At that.
I'm very vibrant in my sight in the way I portray myself.
And it's not Pride Month anymore. We're not talking that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
We're talking about
we're a day out.
We're a day out, so we're
So
talking.
I'm kind of just shaking off at this point because I did react and that was a questionable line to say. It more so accepted maybe 24 hours ago.
Yeah, no, but we're talking more of the sense of when we're thinking colorful, just being able to think in different perspectives and different lights, and when you think in color, you're able to bring something that's abstract and make it concrete.
Exactly.
And I mean, that's what you're here for.
It's like
you're almost like your brain's almost like a concrete mixer, and your mouth is like the spout where it comes out of.
Yeah. I just lost my fucking train of thought.
The fact that I just spewed that out is ridiculous too. but we're running with that. We're running with that.
That is true.
I would like to point something out. This light makes you look more handsome.
Wow.
Not just you. No, sorry. Like us.
Oh yeah.
Like this sort of lighting. I'm not looking at the game. I'm looking at us.
Yeah. We're relishing.
Yes. It looks like we got veneers in.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. That's that.
It looks like we live healthy lifestyles.
So let's say I'm trying to think of a scenario, because if my teeth were completely to shit, I would get veneers. But if my teeth were I'd give my teeth a good 7.5 out of 10. They're nothing spectacular. They're nothing terrible. They're pretty they're good. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
There's nothing to complain about with those.
Right. But what would it take? Basically, what would it take for you to get veneers? Because if you showed up one day and you had fake teeth, that would make me feel weird.
Yeah.
But also, if you had terrible teeth, that would also make me feel weird.
I would rather the fake.
All right, here we go. We're doing it. So, and here's the pitch from Boyd. Lefty, high and tight. Santana takes it down the left field line. It's going to be multiple bases. It's going to be multiple bases. That's a good start for Huffnagel right there. When we're talking about this 5 innings being tied, that's how you get to start it off if you're the Guardians. That is a man on second base, top of the 4th inning. That was a high and tight fastball that he roped it down the line.
You really switch gears.
Right.
Really transfer.
Look at that.
Power.
That was a great angle. The load up of that, you really, and then the power V is what they talk about. The power V, like in Steven.
Yeah. The power V, like in Steven.
He's a switch. He's a switch hitter too. 3rd switch hitter in MLB history with 300 home runs, 400 doubles, and another stat. And
here's something about slugging.
Here's with his 37th pitch of the night, breaking ball, 71 miles an hour. Goes from way out to in there. We got
it's Lane.
He's in his lane back at the plate. If Lane Thomas should be a guy that doesn't wear batting gloves. I don't know why, but he should be. And here's another pitch from Boyd. Fastball high, 93 miles an hour, fouled back.
He looks scared at the plate.
Doesn't look comfortable. He might be out of his lane right now. Wayne.
You sure he's in the right box? You sure he's not a lefty?
Yeah, he looks like he could step over to the other side.
Yeah, right. Might as well.
Who was that kid in backyard baseball that would switch to each side? Was that Pete Wheeler? You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Did you ever do backyard baseball?
I did, but I feel like it was more of a too young of an age to recollect the sides. What was that guy? Pablo Sanchez. Pablo was the OG.
Yeah, he was. Oh, there's Quan. He's got the handlebar mustache.
That's really good.
And it was really good.
Turn that into a goatee sometimes.
Oh, we got the frosted tips on this guy. Those I actually do like that look. And here's Boyd with another pitch, a 1-2 count. Oh, breaking ball. It wasn't the curve. It looked more of a slider. Just misses the outside of the zone. 2-2 count. Lane is working it. He's working the count.
Lane's heart's racing right now.
Hefty with a advertisement on the backdrop. He looks back to second base. The windup in the pitch. Another breaking ball outside. He's not really having it. That slider's not really touching the zone.
He's scared to pitch in Lane's lane right here. He's petrified.
Oh, you gotta like that. If you're the ingredient, then I'm the recipe.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking.
That's good.
Now we might have a whole other spin-off. Here's another pitch. Breaking ball. Did he go? Did he go? No, he did not go. That is a walk. So this is a good start for the Guardians in terms of getting to that 3-run mark. That's what you need. You got 2 guys on base. First and second, top of the 4th, no outs.
Let's see who's coming up here.
No, that looked close.
I don't think
we need to see the other angle.
I'm happy the umps aren't taking over this game. The last thing we need is an ump show on our hands.
We always have. One missed call, it can turn into an ump show because then it's just makeup calls up the wazoo.
It's easy.
We got a lanky lefty up to bat against Boyd. Oh, he hits one right back up the middle.
There we go.
That's going to be a run for the Guardians. That's going to be a run.
Yep.
There we go. Santana in from second base.
First and third.
Lane goes to third. First and third. 3-1 in favor of the Cubs, but we might have a bit of a rally. Come on. We like that. We like that.
Fired up. Up 3-1. 2 guys on base. No outs.
No outs. Ooh, this could be something.
Really, if we're thinking ahead, we really need Cleveland's D to kick in.
Wow, that's really thinking ahead. Yeah, I'm thinking more runs. I'm thinking more runs right now. And who do we got up the plate now? It starts with an M.
Martinez,
a righty at the plate. He's got an open stance. Fastball.
That's all right. That's a sac fly.
I think that's going to get another run in.
Yep, get him
fly
in.
ball
to
the right.
Easily.
They don't even throw it to home.
Really good.
3-2.
3-2. 1 away.
1 away. Man on first. Top of the 4th. We like this. Huff says his plan is coming together. That's how you get that immediate satisfaction right there.
What we were talking about earlier, this was Huff typing it in.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You
don't even have to look. Sometimes you feel it. You just feel it.
It's that easy.
And like I think I might have said this last episode, but sometimes you feel things before you see them.
Exactly. It's a touch and feel.
Yeah. We got a lefty up at bat. Picks him off at first. Great move. And that's the problem, or that's the danger of going up against the lefty when you're on first base. An easy pickoff move to first. Vogt wants a VOGT. How would you pronounce the manager's last name?
VOTG?
No, VOGT. Watch
That'd
this.
be Vote.
Vote?
Yeah, right? I feel like the G's silent there, no?
Steven. Now we need Steven Vogt pronunciation. Look, he does PH. That's it. There's a lot of Stevens coming up. Oh no. Steven. That's not what we're wondering. Steven.
In the way Vote prefers.
We'll just go with Vogt. We're gonna say it's Vogt. Yeah, I'm not looking into it. I'm not looking into it any longer. Oh. Okay, Boyd, he's throwing 95 on the mound still. No really signs of slowing down. My thing is, if you have a good pitching outing, you're averaging about, what a play. So that was a little bit. That was a little bit of a. That could have been a faulty pickoff move because your foot's supposed to go directly towards first base, and it was it was almost towards home a little bit because like you could see he was going towards home, but almost threw it backwards.
I thought it was like for lefties, you gotta come down. You can't go forward.
That's what
it to be.
Oh, he's got
for like a block, because that's how he could block. So especially for lefties, how they do, they sit there and then do that pick with the left.
Yeah, they keep it up, but like it looked like he went forward with it.
Oh, so what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if that was okay. I mean,
that's okay. That's why we have another inning.
That's a good first inning right there, or not good fourth inning from the Guardians. You come for the analysis. We were we're getting used to each other. We're getting familiar. We're getting acclimated, and because of that, the brains are gonna be flying in every which way.
So a lot of info, a lot of knowledge.
We're trying to hone it in because we do have a job at hand, and it's to tell you about this Cubs and Guardians game. And I think we did a pretty good job in that. We dedicated ourselves to the craft that inning. Wait. So we need to I forgot.
We gotta update the score.
We gotta update the scoreboard. So, they got 0 in that third inning, but they got 4 in the.
No, they got 2.
No, they got 2. You're right. I saw that. You saw the
2 went crazy.
No, I saw the 4, and I'm like, they got 4. So then we got that. We'll update that, and then we'll go to that second scoreboard, and they got 3. They got 0 in that last inning.
Yep, and then they're up to bat.
And then we're up to bat in the bottom of the 4th. See, and now we're really dedicating ourselves to the craft. It goes beyond creativeness. Oh wait, you knew.
Exactly. There we go. It's a one touch.
You might earn yourself a job here, kid. He knows the
exactly. We're feeling each other out. The ingredient comes. We bring the recipe. We gotta figure it out.
This is what I'm doing with him right now. Don't get weird. Don't get twisted. But I'm doing this with him. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. That looks weird, but that's what you do with an ingredient. I'm doing this with them. I'm doing this with them, and then this is me. This is me. I'm like the wooden spoon, getting everything in the pot. You can't just pour the ingredients on and just let it cook.
Doesn't cook that way.
You're spinning around, you're mixing around, and the next thing you know, you got a beautiful dish in front of you. And what we're cooking up for them, I don't even know yet. I think it'll come to light. No! We were just building them up for you to tear. People are coming after you.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's a lot of polarization.
But we kind of like that, though.
Of course.
We kind of like that.
Either red hot or ice cold.
Yeah, and you know what? We'll be somewhere in between.
Exactly.
We'll be somewhere in between.
We'll go equator.
It's the ingredient, Renee. It's the ingredient. Get used to them. And here we are. It is the bottom of the 4th inning. Williams still at the mound, 41 pitches, and now for his 42nd breaking ball in the dirt, 81 miles an hour. That is a curveball from the G. Williams. And this is our guy, PCA. Is what I like to call him.
Yes.
A lot of homers, but not batting for average.
It's all right.
You don't really You don't really like to be the guy with your name going all the way down into your
that's my
armpit.
only thing. They should just shorten it to Crow.
Yeah, or like maybe do it, stack it, Crow Armstrong.
Yes, that
like,
would be
you don't want it to be the full U. You don't want it to be the full U.
It's too long.
No, it is too long.
Because then you think about the uniform, like when you're trying to translate the move, you can't breathe when you got the letters down.
Right. You can almost feel it.
Exactly.
Like it's almost getting to him a little bit. Yeah. Another third player in MLB history with 20 home runs, 25 stolen bases before the end of June. Oh, so wow, he's still
stuff.
Do you get points for that in fantasy? Stolen bases?
Yeah, stolen bases.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's like categories. Actually, we'll go back to that.
Oh, this is a good one. He wants to see a strike 3 call. Oh, there
strike 3.
Yeah.
So we're looking in.
Mm-hmm.
You want to commentate for the strike 3?
Yeah. And here comes a pitch. It's a breaking ball, high and inside. They caught the corner. Nice.
Nice. That right? Yeah, just one sound, one syllable.
What took away the limitations of the space took away from how really big you can
really how much I revved it up
Let me get you. So you give me one.
You want me to get you?
Yeah. So now I'm doing it.
There's the 1-2 pitch coming in and low and outside. Did it get the corner?
Ha!
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's the end of the third.
So you gave him more like a hoof, like it was like more like a hoof, and I'm going crescendo on that. Like I'm extending.
Yeah. It's the high low. It's the high low.
Yeah. The ha!
I went in low. You went in low. Came in.
Yeah. Either way, you get the same result. That's strike 3. All right, you're distracting us from our jobs right here, though.
Yeah.
This guy's ruining you, Ingredient. Here we go. Williams with another pitch. We got 1 out in the inning, 1-1 count for Swanson. Oh, what happened to your guy Crow? He missed that.
I think
it's an out. It's an out.
But that's all right. For the bet though, we need minimal runs from the offense from the Cubbies until after the 5th. Because then that's when we can really push.
I'm good. I'm good with no runs until after the 5th from the Cubbies.
Exactly.
So we got Williams still up at the mound. Oh, he's got 6 pitches in his arsenal. He hasn't thrown the changeup once.
It's a lot of bag right there.
That's too much bag. I wouldn't advise that for my pitcher. Another ground ball out.
There we go.
That looked like he stepped off the bag a little early at first.
It's routine.
I know, but you can't forget about the fundamentals.
It's like, but it's kind of like basketball. Everybody just really travels, so it's usually
you just let it go. But then
it's reverted back.
Next thing you know, he's not even touching first base. You know,
he just gets it right.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, it's routine.
Yeah,
it's routine. So it's like you got it. Without fundamentals, you lose the essence of the game.
Oh yeah.
And that extremely goes for basketball. Ooh, high and tight, 96 mile. This guy Williams looks like a hoss on the mound. Yeah, looks like he's a big guy.
I think having the hoss label as a pitcher is a big plus.
Yeah,
a big plus.
You want to be a hoss. Yeah. You want to be a hoss or have a hose.
Yeah,
one of those two.
I feel like a hose is more of an outfield. You're like,
you're right.
No,
you're right. You're right.
Hose.
But like if it's a long and lanky pitcher and he's throwing gas, like I'd say he's got a hose.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Mikey O coming to bat for us. That's it, Mike. We're all about positivity here.
We like Mike OB. We like Mike OB.
Mike OB. Wait, you know Mike OB?
Yeah, OB.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
No, it was the Christmas celebratory dinner that we had.
Was that the first time you met him?
I think there was a road time before when we were over. Actually, I was talking about it with your brother.
Over
whatever time we had it. No, here for just Sunday.
Oh yeah. Him and Nate were here.
Yeah.
Cool. We got Michael Bush up at bat. He's a lefty, crowding the plate a little bit.
Ooh, see, and they're trying to get him off.
And right, see, this is the analysis and the little inside the game action you get from Tea Time. I say he's crowding the plate a little bit. Next thing you know, just a little bit inside fastball almost grazes his arm. This is how on top of the game I am. So if you really want to be tickled, you want to be touched, you want to be felt, and you want to be a part of analysis, this is what you come for. This is why you're here. Oh, no, don't worry, Greggy. He was timely with that. 100.
Got some heat in the chat.
We had it was me and Renee versus Obi and Nate on Sunday in a golf match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got $100 off them. You know, the debt collector.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming for it.
Oh, Dr. Debts.
He's coming for it the next day.
Dr. Debts. Quick
Oh.
short story on the debt collector narrative. I was golfing with Tea Time over here, and I think what we do, we bet the round.
Yep.
We bet the round, and I remember we were down 4 or 5 holes. We slowly wheezed our way up back to 1. And then it was the second to last hole. Then we lose. And I remember I go double or nothing, and I'll pay double of what
You already lost.
Exactly. And then, in drastic fashion, I lose.
Drastically.
Days go by, and I'm hermit mode, hoping. Because at that time, he didn't have my number.
Right.
And all of a sudden, midday, I hear I look at the number I don't know, and I was like, I could bet $1 million.
You know who this is.
And it's Tony Murr saying, it's time to pay the piper.
Where's my money? Where's my money? And the tough part about that was it was a hefty one.
Yes, that's exactly.
Two rounds of golf.
There,
two rounds of golf worth. That's just. I mean, I understand the sentiment. You guys are getting hot, and you want to be able to ride that hotness, and you could like maybe we're getting hot, but like you guys are getting crushed all day.
Yeah. It was the slow comeback that was the narrative that we were coming back.
Wait, do we know Andrew Johnson?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's the Prez.
Oh, I just know him as Prez. The Prez.
What up, cousin?
Welcome to the show.
What up, cousin?
Oh my God, I miss this kid. The Prez.
We like the Prez. The Prez is a smart man via John Gruden. The Prez is a smart man.
Wait, here we go. Focus. Focus. Damn it.
Want me to go?
Yeah. Yep.
There we go.
Hey, it worked.
It's a touch.
It worked.
It's a touch. It's the ingredient.
Wow, we love you too, Prez. Welcome to the show, man. Whoa, no. That's a run. That's a run.
What are they doing?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
there we go.
That's ugly.
We got two.
Two outs.
All we
Two
need is
outs,
one.
though.
All we need is one.
Hofnagel, if you're watching this right now, we got bottom 4, 2 outs, second and third for the Cubs. An error by the shortstop. I call that an error. That's not a hit.
Yeah.
That's an error. Wow, he
was
looked awful
going too
coming into.
nonchalant.
Yeah. He thought he had that in the bag. He thought he was getting on SportsCenter with that.
Yeah.
Not so fast.
Not in today's day and age.
Mm-mm.
Who we got coming up to the plate? That's really what it is right here.
I don't know. He looks like a stiff, though. Yeah. He's awful stiff up there.
I think this is the guy we want at the plate.
Need this out bad, Hofnagel. Here's the pitch from Williams. It's a breaking ball.
Ooh,
He gets the strike. Very on the inside. He got him, though.
Oh, he's upset.
But we got Nico Horner. The jokes write themselves. What is he Horner for? An out or a hit? Who's he gonna do it for? Oh my God! He's off out. That's a Horner swing.
Yes.
That's a. He wants everything. He wants everything in one swing. Horner, what are you doing? Oh, now he asked for time. 0-2 count.
No.
What I'm doing, so those were 2 breaking balls. First one he looked at for a strike. Second one he swung at for a strike. I'm throwing another one in the dirt.
I give him an iron tight to waist.
Do you?
Yeah, I scare him a little bit.
Let's see what they give him.
Yep, he's going
Here's a
high.
pitch from Williams. Another one in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta
That's
waste
where he
one.
went, but he didn't go for it. 1-2. 1-2. I think I go another one right here.
Think of another one low.
But you're not expecting 4. You're not expecting 4 in a row. I'd give it low and away though. I'm giving. I mean, he had 6 pitches. How? Too much. What am I picking here? Come on, we need it out. Yes.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yes, he did.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
There
Okay.
we go. That's big.
Hofnagel. We are so there's double parts to this. First, we need the Guardians to get a run in this next inning. Secondly, we need the Cubs to get 0. That plus that gets us the bet.
And
Wait,
Gruden.
but Gruden, you gotta love where you're sitting right now. The fact that it's 2-3 heading into this 5th inning, you gotta love that position. Come on, let's do it for Gruden. Hey, we put our heads together and we got that done.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna ask you to do, and this is gonna be a favor to the both of us. Can you get yourself some water? fill me up
Yeah.
and get our ads.
Oh,
Our ads are
good
up
ad
there.
read,
Yeah.
good ad read coming up.
And then we got I would say we got another horse race. Well, there's a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
We're in for a plus 15,000 bet. We're in a great spot. At the end of the fifth inning, fellas, what we're gonna do is we're locking in for this fifth. We're locking in for this fifth unless something happens where it's unfavorable. I don't know. I think we can lock in for the fifth. We're gonna lock in for the fifth. After that, what we're gonna do is we got blind. So you can see I'm toying with a lot of ideas, but it's all for you. It's all for you. We're gonna do our blind rankings, sponsored by Momentix, brought to you by Momentix. We're gonna do our blind rankings at the end of the fifth. At the end of the sixth, we're gonna do another horse race. Okay? That's what we're gonna do around here. We have a lot of stuff still coming up in the show. We're about halfway through, not even. We are one inning. We're at one half inning away from being halfway through, and we still got a lot to do. Look at this guy. Thank you. That's big time. Yep, we're gonna need that. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. That's a true co-host right there.
Yo, thank you. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you. Have you been to Dairy Queen in a minute? No. Like, do you fuck with the blizzards?
Yeah, I think I've gone there a whopping like 2 times.
Ever?
And yeah, but it's only been for the blizzards.
There was
I
a
just never went like too local. It was more of an adventure type.
yeah, there was a Dairy Queen in North Running.
Yeah.
So it was easy to get to. So I want to see if you had like a go-to like order for your blizzards, but if you only had been twice, then you don't really know. All right, so we need a run from the Guardians right now. If you see it right here in this low corner, I'm pointing at it right here. 5 innings tie. We need 1 run from the Indians right here. It's a pitch from Boyd. That's a curveball. We got an 0-2 count to start for number 4. 4 with the tightest baseball pants you ever seen. He basically has to walk every at bat or strike out because he can't run to first.
No.
Rockio. Oh, this is the guy with the frosted tips. Of course he's got the tight pants. Ooh, Rockio. Okay, we got 1-2 count. Boyd still going strong. 52 pitches into this matchup.
It's a steady pace in the fifth.
No, that's good. I say if you're averaging 15 an inning, you got a good you got a good round in. You got a good inning. We got a strikeout for Rockio. He had no hope up there. Look how you can't have a good day with that tight of pants on. You're in the middle of summer wearing those tight of pants.
The tips ain't helping them either.
I thought they would, and now they're not. No. It's
either it works or it doesn't.
Right. It's a catalyst.
Yeah.
It's either you suck really bad or you're really good. And you can't have tips and suck.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a strike right there. Another strike to the lefty. Is Quan back up? Again? It's the 5th. I don't know. He could be back up there.
Working their ways up.
No, that's not. Is it him?
Yeah, that is Quan.
That's Quan. That's a ball. Good eye. Quan's always been known for his eye.
Yes.
He had his carrots when he was a kid. You ever hear that?
Yeah, because I had bad eyesight for since I was born. I used to have a lazy eye.
Really? Hold
Yeah.
on. Okay.
Oop. And that was because I would focus too hard and then eventually it would just go.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it still bad?
I could do the lazy eye if I wanted to, but I'm normal now.
But did it affect your sight though?
Yeah, I would just see blur. I just need it was till I was 4 or 5. Kindergarten is when I got glasses.
And it corrected the lazy eye.
Yeah.
I
remember I had to wear an eye patch for a week. I remember exiting the doctor's office being I can only see one eye because I had a patch on my eye.
Did the kids at school like it?
No, I think I went hermit mode because I think that my parents knew I was gonna be scrutinized for.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It's a lot like the tips. It's either really good or really bad. It depends on how you play it.
Yeah. I could have went pirate mode, but I don't know. At 4 years old, I would have had the mental capacity.
Yeah, I don't think
as a pirate.
I don't think a lot of 4-year-olds had that type of flair.
No.
To their game,
especially not back then.
Wait, we need to. I don't want to update the scoreboard yet because we just
did something grooving.
That could be a hit. Quan's running. He's running that out. Ooh. Damn it.
That was crisp. That's why these guys get paid in the big leagues. That was very smooth.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right.
Who we got up next?
Huff. The great thing about baseball and the great thing about these type of bets are one swing can change it all. One swing can change it all.
It's the beauty of being down one.
Here we
It's
go.
the beauty.
And this guy looks like he's going with the straight legs approach. Oh! Damn it. I thought that was gone off the bat.
He committed. He committed too early.
That was a good run.
That was a good run.
It was a good run, man.
We're off. I predicted before the stream that it was going to be tied 2-2. And we lose 3-2 with Huff going in at 3-3. I mean, I'm not going to say that it is close but no cigar, but our head's in the right place.
We were all around it.
Yeah,
we were all around it. So let me make a couple updates here. So first of all, we'll go to the bets. Unfortunately, we can't have the luxury of putting a check mark next to that one. We got to put a big fat X. Did not get that.
It's a no-go.
But we also got to reluctantly and begrudgingly change the scoreboard. So I think we got 0 runs for the Cubs in the 4th inning too. And then for the Indians, I keep calling them the Indians. I'm gonna get in trouble. 0.
Going where 30 years from now going. Did you call the Guardians the Indians
We saw that.
in 2025?
Yeah, we saw
I
that.
think you've lost our business. So.
We don't take kindly to that.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get with the times here. They're the Guardians. We know. I also just appreciate. Let's go away from that. Let's divert from that. Let's talk about the updated scoreboard. That thing's looking good up there.
Exactly. I mean, especially to start the game too. We started with 2 outs to go in the first. That's when we were on the proper channel.
Oh yeah.
So talking about not them being on their game, but then here we are with the scoreboard and productivity as we're doing it. We're talking. We got dual screens.
Right.
And we're also keeping updated the scoreboard. And then they're like, I forgot about this.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Well, you guys will see only a part of the game. So, and the thing about TBS is, you got to think they got more than the broadcasters. They're not having to update the scoreboard.
Exactly.
They got people for each of these.
Someone
things.
else's job.
And like in terms of like the halftime entertainment, like we're doing it all here.
Exactly.
And that's TBS. That's TBS. So this brings me to my next point where we have a new sponsor on this show of ours called Tea Time. Thank you to our sponsor, and this sponsor is Tough Guy Drops. If you're ever in a position as a guy, you never want to show your emotion to anyone. You want to play your cards close to your hand, play it close to the vest. Tough Guy Drops, they do just this for you. You're at a funeral, you're getting real emotional, you don't want to cry, throw in these Tough Guy Drops. It'll prevent any tearage from happening. You're cooking, you have a new woman in your life, you're cooking onions. You don't want to seem like a simple onion, a simple vegetable can get to you. Throw in these Tough Guy Drops. They won't see you drop. She's going to think, this guy, he's really tough and really manly for keeping all his emotions and all his bodily fluids within his body. Tough Guy Drops. Thank you to our sponsor, Tough Guy Drops.
We enjoy. We enjoy Tough Guy Drops.
Thank you for that. We have some more. We have some more sponsors coming in. Yes, they have noticed the uptick in activity within this Tea Time show, so we are going to be rewarded handsomely for it, courtesy of our sponsors, so thank you. At the end of this 5th inning, we're going to be doing is our blind rankings, brought to you by Momentix, the only digital app that brings you together in person. You want to live moment by moment with the people that you love? Momentix will do that for you in the form of concerts, in the form of events, in the form of sports. Momentix is a way for you to connect with your friends in a digital world to bring it back to the real world. And we thank them for that.
Innovative. That's the thing that they strive for.
Explorative.
Innovation. Explorative.
Is that
collaborative?
Why this camera is giving us some issues today. This camera is giving us some issues.
The phase?
Yeah. Nice and slow. Damn it. Dang.
I thought I was going to go 3 for 3
No.
right there.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
Delayed fuse. Shout out to the camera. I know.
Oiled up Nike Pros. What What was that referring to?
I don't know.
Did we miss something?
I think it was referring to the tough guy drops. You get oiled up. I don't think so.
No, it didn't. I was thinking that too, and it didn't really make sense. But you know what's really gonna suck is if it ends 3-2.
Yeah, that would
And it's looking like it's
One and a
gonna.
half,
It's
yeah.
looking like it's gonna. Oh, so were you ever in a phase in school, or like probably like middle school, high schoolish, where like everyone was getting fitteds, baseball fitteds?
Yeah.
Which ones did you have?
I honestly wasn't a fitted guy.
You weren't into it.
No. See, I respected it. It was more so that I don't think the hat and like it was more so, especially with fitted hats, the way my head goes.
It didn't
It
fit
would
the
be.
head.
It would go too high.
It was like
Or,
sitting.
like-
It was sitting like that. Like the brim was going up.
Not even like the brim, but like whatever this is, like that folds, like that
Oh,
front
it'd be
part.
two box.
It would do it. I feel like I was the Monopoly guy.
It was two boxes.
Yeah.
Or you were like
It made me go two
Dimmadome.
boxes. Yes, exactly.
who's Dimmadome? What's
Dog
his first-
Dimmadome?
Doug Dimmadome.
Yeah.
Yes, like I get that. Were there any that caught your eye though? You're like this is one that I wanted.
Yeah, my brother used to have just a nice primed up socks on that I'd be like, damn, if I
Was it with the socks or with the B?
both.
Hit both.
But honestly, when he I'll never forget the time where he got the socks, the actual socks, and I was like, ooh, that's good.
The fitted that had its time. They had their time. and
Oh
place.
yeah.
I had let's get a horse race going. Do we have Stevie? We're 1 out away. We're 1 out away from your blind rankings. We're doing a horse race at the end of the 6th. We're doing blind rankings with 1 out away from the blind rankings. Oh, so I mean that was even more reason to bet the Cubs. Look how many. I mean those are all pitchers. I guess they can't all pitch in one game.
I don't
Jeez,
think
how many
so, yeah.
shoulders in Tommy John's?
Dude,
What's up with that training
it's,
staff?
It's no, but like, dude, it's the new. That's how MLB is now, dude. It's like everybody's so focusing on velocity, and now it's like Tommy John is like kind of popping your ACL, where it used to be a big deal, and now they've just done it so many times.
Yeah, they just get it
It's
back.
like-
And like that is, I do think that's a thing. Is like human bodies are only capable of so much.
Yeah.
So and like with modern technology and athletics, like you see people getting more and more athletic, throwing baseballs harder than they ever did, running faster, jumping higher. Like there's a point where like it cannot withstand
Yeah.
all that pressure.
That's why I feel like especially for the NBA, and it's, I mean, you could say with like Rodgers, but I feel like he was just older, but like that, like the new ACL from how feared it was, it's now the Achilles, where everybody just keeps popping their Achilles.
And you saw it with so many NBA players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's going both in NFL and NBA, but especially this playoffs.
One sport that seems to be untouched by it is hockey.
Yeah, that's
Because
because
there's not really like a common injury in hockey.
No, it's more so that like after the playoffs, like remember Bergie all those years ago, it was like, yeah, he had a punctured lung, broken leg,
Yes.
and it just it comes out after. I also feel like that they're more so common to it. I also would think as well that it's like, don't get me wrong, hockey is strenuous. It's very strenuous. It's like the most physical, yes, most technique, I guess, mixture you could argue throughout all of sports. You're skating with knives on your feet on ice, and you have to cradle a cylinder type disc
Mm-hmm.
and pass around, skate, stop on a dime, and then you could also just get murdered by somebody.
I do.
Your head on a swivel.
I do think it's the toughest sport, but I know where you're going with this. Is that all the other sports are like there's explosive movements within it.
Yeah.
Like basketball, like quick stop and start. Same with football too. Baseball, when you're throwing it. Hockey is like a game of like smoothness and gliding.
Yeah.
So like you're
all
not.
about angles.
You're never really in a position where like you're compromising your body in a
Yeah.
certain way. Like you're like putting yourself out there
Yeah.
to get injured.
Yeah.
So like I get where you're bringing that.
That's why I feel like it's like they come out after it's like, can you play? And it's more of like a slow, dull, like nagging injuries that will just keep coming.
Right. And
Like
like
you never see anybody get like pop an ACL. Like that happens. It's like a knee to knee, like freak play. Like it doesn't just happen.
it is cool to see the injury reports after the playoffs. And it's
Great.
great. It's great too because like LeBron will be the first person to tell you like, Yeah, I had an MCL sprain, like I couldn't even play another game. And these guys have 16 way worse injuries, and it comes out at the injury report after. Like they're not saying like I can't play because of this.
Oh yeah, it's classic Braun too to be like losing, be like, oh well, I wouldn't have played anyway because that was hers. Like,
and he's always been doing that shit. It's ridiculous. All right, but we have something to do here, fellas, and it is the blind rankings time. Hold on, there's a couple things I need to put away for this. So we hide all this stuff. Where's the horse race leaderboard? We hide that too, and we hide the socials. We hide the betting. And then we get the blind rankings up. So,
full focus.
I said it before about Mementix, but first of all, I would like to thank them for being a sponsor of the show. I can't think of someone that I would like to sponsor with more. Just the congruence that we both think of, and we're both trying to catch that rocket ship and bring it up to where we want to go. When we're trying to go past where any spaceman, any astronaut has went, we're going intergalactic with this. See a Milky Way, we're going way up from there. But the sponsor that I'm specifically talking about is my buddies over at Mementix. Let's get this into focus. There we go. So at Mementix, it is a digital app where you can connect with friends and see where they're going to each game, where they're going to sporting events, where they're going to concerts, any type of events. You can connect with friends there, and it allows you to connect with them in person and relive those moments. So that's what I use the app for, and that's why I sponsor with them, because I believe in what they're doing. I believe in the guys behind it. And what they do is they sponsor a segment on Tea Time. This segment is blind rankings, and the blind rankings, love the ingredients for
Yeah! We're going to the moon! And beyond.
Wow. Buzz Lightyear. So, the blind rankings this week, it's very appropriate for the week that it is, with July 4th coming up. Blind rankings of things that scream 4th of July. And what we're going to do is the ingredient and the recipe, we're going to tag team this. We're going to tag team this and we're going to put our minds together. Let me see here. So we're going to this. So blind rankings, things that scream 4th of July. Being by a body of water, listening to country music. That's high for me. Well, the thing is, so let's pay attention to the verbiage of the blind ranking. Things that scream 4th of July. That's not, like, that is something that I love doing on the 4th of July, but that's not
everyone's bad.
Yeah, and it's not, like, not everyone is doing that for the 4th of July, and, like, if you see someone doing that, that doesn't necessarily mean 4th of July. I'm cool with the 3 spot.
That's exactly
on
what I was
that.
thinking.
You're cool with that?
I'm going with the 3.
Yeah, because, like, you gotta pay attention to the verbiage when it comes to these things. So where are we? Oh, blind rankings. Yep. So we're gonna do. All right, country music by a body of water. Next, we got fireworks. I think that's 1.
I don't know. I got something in my mind, not knowing any of the blind rankings that I know for sure would be number 1. And it wasn't, and fireworks wasn't 1.
Oh, so you had 1 in mind already?
I had a thought, yeah.
Don't tell me what it is, but like when I see fireworks
about that, yeah.
When I see fireworks, that's the first thing I think of.
Yeah,
like fireworks outside of the 4th of July, I'm more shocked.
It's more so my thought process is it 4th of July?
Right.
Like I would have known.
Right.
Exactly.
And like when I hear them, I'm like 4th of July is coming. I think I'm cool with 1.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Because we're talking universal.
Right.
Well, nationally.
Yeah. So we're doing fireworks there. I think this might have been what you were thinking. Hot dog eating contest.
Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Does that
Chestnuts back. Chestnuts back. No, there is nothing better. Especially if you're going somewhere, if you're going to a barbecue, going to a buddy's house, and it's not starting until like early afternoon, and the hot dog eating contest, and you're just sitting there right in your house getting really revved up for the day because it starts at noon.
And they do the same thing. It's the same
2
dogs go, and then they dip the buns, Dude, it is crazy how many hot dogs he's able to eat.
Oh, dude.
How many do you think you could do? Like, let's say there was a cash prize of 10 grand at the end, so like you're really going for it. How many hot dogs do you think you could eat in 10 minutes?
I think it would be I wouldn't say comfortable. I'm comfortable with me saying this number is why I'm staying comfortable.
Okay.
It would definitely be a brutal 10 minutes, but I think I'm a comfortable 15.
I don't think you do.
You don't think so?
I think you do.
I think I get. I
think I'm single digits.
Really?
I think I'm 8 or 9.
I think I eat the first 5 in the 2 minutes, and then it's just like, all right,
That's grueling.
I got 8 minutes to replicate.
So, I'll tell you this: a tea time episode before I went PC mode and I was on the PS5 playing video games. I played what seemed to be the best Madden player ever online, and I said before I had hot dogs. I said for every touchdown he gets against me, I have to eat a hot dog. I ate 8 hot dogs in an hour. I felt brutal. My pee smelled like hot dog. I'm not even joking. It was concerning. I felt full the next day.
Oh yeah,
it was so brutal.
That's the next day I don't eat. It's more like when you feel hungry the next day and you're like, I feel so guilty even thinking about food because of what I did the day before.
I'm in that position so many times.
You were in there like Monday morning,
bro. I was so there.
When you were on, you're like, yeah, I'm in a coma. I'm comatose.
I was comatose. But so if hot dog eating contest is not 1, it's 2.
It's 2.
It's definitely 2.
That's exactly. I wasn't even thinking eating like contest, even though like that's like right. Also like tip right there where exactly where my head was at. I was just if they could have just said burgers and dogs.
Yeah,
that could have been.
But like that'd been another question of like that's not always synonymous with just the 4th of July. That could be just like a barbecue.
But also, but
it's still up there.
That's why the contest having it dubbed as
it brings it over.
Was that
Your uncle's saying this is what freedom tastes like after sipping a Budweiser. I mean, that's funny.
Wow. A Bud Heavy. Shout out to the Bud Heavies.
I kind of want to, like.
I want to roll the dice with 4. Like
I'm cool. I'm cool with putting that 4. Oh, you want to leave?
Put it 5 and
then
roll the dice with the 4.
I'm cool with that because I've been taking control of it. What I will say though is like things that scream 4th of July, like. Your uncle wouldn't say this tastes like freedom on any other day.
That is true.
So, but I'm fine with that being 5. Uncle sipping Bud Heavy talking freedom. That's an easy way to put it. And then lastly,
my buddy's on.
He is.
Shout out Will. Like, share, and subscribe, big dog.
Yeah, come on, man.
He's dove right into the blind rankings.
Chanting USA randomly.
Yes.
I'm glad that we did that. Let's see this.
It's more so the 5th was more like your prepubescent boy hearing that, and you're like, wow, I can only imagine what freedom tastes like in that case.
Yeah. But now that you tasted it, it's not as great.
No.
Yeah. All right, so let's review this. So fireworks, hot dog eating contest, country music by a body of water, chanting USA randomly, uncle sipping Bud Heavy, talking freedom. So if I were to redo this, I would do fireworks 1, eating contest 2. I'd keep those. I'd put chanting USA 3, body of water 4, uncle sipping Bud Heavy 5. So I think I'm just switching 3 and 4.
I think I would be comfortable going 1 and 2. So, because I wouldn't want to change too much, because that's what we were talking about earlier. Going, I feel like we should reserve 1.
Yeah.
I feel like one. We knew what 1 was gonna be.
Mm.
But again, you can't go wrong with this lineup either.
I like it. I don't regret it.
I guess
you would just flip 1 and 2 is what you're saying?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big country guy, but I respect it.
I'm not a big country guy either, but in that moment, if like someone's playing it in that moment, I'm totally fine with it.
Oh yeah.
My inability to listen to country is my inability to chill.
Yeah.
I almost feel like my music needs to make country music doesn't really make me feel anything.
No.
Like it's kind of just like there in the background. I always want my music to make me feel something.
Yeah.
So let's So now let's get it. Let's get everything back up. Boom, boom. We get the horse race leaderboard. We get the updated socials. We get the bets. All right, now we're back in action. Thank you, Momentix. Always a great sponsor. All right, so now let's head back to this game. Oh, we got a ding dong. First ding dong of the game. Woo! So what we got? 4-2.
That's my guy.
We got, what is it? 4-2.
Oh no, it was the guy before. Damn.
Oh, right before you got
guy.
4-2. But you know what? So
Wasn't PCA for
it
me.
sucks. So the fifth inning ended 3-2.
Yeah.
Like we were one run away from what we needed.
So close.
But what's also good about that home run is now we're all in on the Cubs.
We got the lead right here. We just got to maintain.
We gotta maintain. That's what we got. All right. So if you are in the chat, could we get a horse race going? Can I see the love for a horse race? Pick your number, 1 through 6. Second horse race of the night. Second horse race of the month. We had HB. We have a new winner. We have it seems like every week we're introducing someone new to the horse racing. That's exactly how I want it. But if you're in the chat, let's hear it. Let's go for a horse race.
Let's go nuts.
Let's go crazy. Oh, come on, that's gone. Oh, he knew it was an out. Didn't that look gone off the bat?
That looked really good.
PCA. So
that's the thing about baseball on TV. Every fly ball, you think it's gone.
yeah, you're right.
I mean, the excitement. Though,
Oh, the co-founders of Momentix themselves, they were there for the ad read.
Wow.
They were there for the ad read. They were there for the blind rankings. Guys, how do you think I did there with that? I'm going off the cuff. Let me know how you guys think I did. We got 2 and 6 accounted for. Who else is in there? We need at least one more.
Here we go.
We got another one.
The Butcher Boy.
Butcher Boy. He's 4. We got all the even numbers taken. Do we have another taker? I think we can get one more guy in there. Come on. 2, 4, and 6. And I think after this, we could go for another ad read.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to take care of.
But you got a lot of people to appeal. You need to make sure everybody's shown.
Everyone gets love.
Everybody's
all right.
presented.
So let's. I'm gonna give it till 9:42 for someone else to hop into this horse race. I'll start getting it ready. This camera is hot.
Yeah. Just like this room.
Yeah, right. I think I need a fan for in here. Oh, look at that. That looks perfect. A little part. Oh. Here we go. All right. I'll let the chat decide. Green or red? Let me know.
Yeah, we got 1 minute.
We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute for someone else to join. I'm good. I wish I could. I've tried.
Yeah.
It does not agree with me. I was golfing last time, and like I put it in.
Red for the 4th.
Oh, that's red for the 4th. Butcher Boy, you know how to do things around here, and that is it. So we got 2, 4, and 6. We got McAuliffe in the 2. We got Butcher Boy in the 4, and we got Stevie Nene in the 6. So here we go, fellas. 5. That's no one, but we're moving it up. That's the thing. So I was doing it where if someone wasn't in the game, I was taking them off, but I like to see how they would do if someone was in that spot. So 5 is no one. 4, that is for the 4th of July. Butcher Boy, rooting for you. You picked 4 for the 4th of July and red for the 4th. Come on. And that's 3, that's no one. But that's okay, we're moving it up just as a comparison. We like to compare things. Come on. 6, there we go. Stevie Nene. He knows that 6 is always a hot horse. I would like to move yourself up 1. Come on now. That's a 4, and that's the Butcher Boy. The Butcher Boy moving up 4 and 6 tied for first. McAuliffe, where you at? That's 4. Oh, he's chopping. Get your knife out. I hope it's freshly sharpened. That's 4 again. Oh no! I think he just got a knife for both of his hands right now. He's going like this.
He's doing that with the
He's doing the Britney Spears video. He's dancing with the 2 knives right now. 4 again! Oh Here you go, Brittany. Here you go, Brittany. Step up to the plate. Dude, Mac, we needed that. 2, come on. All right, we needed to cool off 4. Oh, look, keep moving forward. I like that out of you, Butcher Boy. 3's nothing, but we move them up for comparison's sake. Here we go. That's 5. Can we see that? Oh, you can see it. It's right next to the scoreboard. It's 5. It's also no one, though. So 5 moves up, and 1's the only one who hasn't left the stable yet. That's 5 again. 5 could get hot right here. So we got 4 still in the lead, and with a commanding and hefty lead. You might want to get your trash bag out because of how hefty this lead is. 5 again. Wow, okay. I mean, 5's no one, but 5. There we go. Come on. That is a rogue individual. 1 is also no one, but we like to see. Yeah, we wanted 1 to be a part of it. Yes, that's the thing. 6. Oh, there you go. Come on, 6. That's Stevie Nay Nay. Stevie Nay Nay. 3. That's no one, but it's okay. Look,
you gotta keep competitive.
We're close to another. I would like to see another formation going again. That was really nice to see. 3 again. So, all right. So look, I would like to see 2 move up 2 spaces and 1 move up 1. We got a full V formation.
100%.
Come on, we need that. Give us a 2. Okay, that's 1. That's part of it. So we need 2 2s and we have a full V formation. Can I manipulate the die? Do I have that in me? I don't know. I'm a unbiased dice roller. Oh look, we got Will in here.
Oh yeah.
We got Will in here. 3. Oh, there we go.
I thought the flying.
I know. We almost had it. 6. Stevie Nay Nay. Look at this. This could be anyone right here except McAuliffe. Except McAuliffe in the 2. 4. Oh, there he is, catching fire. 4. The Butcher Boy. Get it in there. 2. Oh, okay. Right when I start talking shit about him. Okay. Make a name for yourself right here, Mac. People need to know about you. Let's see it through your horse. 4. Oh no.
And Butcher Boy goes, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, he's 1 away.
He's like, that's me.
I mean, this could be it right here. This could be it. 3. Okay, three's a rogue. We got 3 rogues. It could happen. It could happen. 5. That's another rogue horse. I mean, if anything, we do want Butcher Boy over a rogue. 1. Ooh. That's another rogue.
The odds are in a roll.
It's a run for the rogue. 1. Okay.
The rogues are hot.
4 is stalling at the finish line. 6. Oh, okay. I mean, this could really be anyone right now. I think this can. 1. Oh my gosh. I mean, Mac, you really picked a bad one. You really picked a bad one. 1. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. We got a lot of rogues creeping up. 6. Oh, Stevie. Come on.
Yourself.
Wow. This is interesting right here. 4. Wow. He bounces off, and then it was always a 4. He liked the theatrics. He liked to think people were in it. Turns out it was always 4. It was 4 all the way. You picked the right number, and you did it for the right reasons. The 4th of July, you did it for those founding fathers back then. They didn't just sign that Declaration of Independence on 7/4 for no reason. They had the forethought to know that it's going to be the 4th of July. The emphasis, the really significance of that date, they could foresee that all the way back in 1776. And now we're in 2025. What is that, 225 years later? No, that's not right.
No, it would be 275. No, it would be 250. We're approaching 250.
We're approaching
249 this year.
Yeah, the 240. Wow, 250th birthday of America next year. That's gonna be nice.
Wow, the Butcher Boy.
He's a big. Wow. Happy 4th, everyone. You did it for the right reasons, and you got rewarded for it.
That's called respecting the club, respecting the era, and more so, respecting the country.
And that also encompasses some respect for yourself. Am I right to say that?
Yes.
Okay, we're back.
Justified and well-mannered. That's all you can be.
That's really nice. So, the only right thing to do here is the horse race leaderboard. You're putting yourself on there, Butcher Boy. We got 2 people on here. We're going to have 1 more race tonight. Butcher Boy. Oh, rogue farts coming from the bleachers. That'll really juice up a show. CJ, you just missed it, dude. Yes, we're going to do... So, if you can't tell from the scoreboard above, we're doing Cleveland-Chicago baseball game. Somewhere around the 9th inning, we're going to get another horse race in. So, you missed out on this one. I had it 6 minutes ago, if you were here 6 minutes ago, you would have been in. That's how you can miss it like that. But CJ, I want to get you golf balls. I want to get you onto this leaderboard. So come by, stay for a while, why don't you? But at the very least, get yourself to the 9th inning or so. You'll get yourself another horse
Just dip
race.
in a third time.
Yeah.
Just dip in a third time. Three's company.
Yeah.
Oh, we got commercial right here.
We got commercial right here.
It's
So
still stalling out 4-2. We're still looking good.
Knocking on that wood. We're okay. So I think we do need to update these scoreboards, though. Let me take a look at this right here.
Just a bunch of zeros. Might need a refresh. Or is it loading right there?
Middle of the fifth. Oh yeah, no, that's not loaded.
We're deep.
End of the sixth,
Nah,
4-2. So let's see this. Scoreboard. Oh no, that ain't it.
One of them's gotta be.
This one is. So another 0 for the Guardians. Yep, and then a 1 for the.
Cubbies.
Did they get it last inning or this inning?
No, they got it the 6th. They got it the 6th.
They got it the 6th.
Yeah, you good.
You're good. Look at this updated scoreboard. Come on, people.
Write books about this.
This is very good. This is very good, people. Oh yeah.
We'll get the All-Star game coming up too.
I love the All-Star game.
Oh, it's great. It's very.
I like that it means something as opposed to the other sports. Oh, wait, did they take that away though?
They took that away, the home field advantage. Yeah.
Why would they ever take that away?
I don't know. Because it was really the only sport where it mattered.
And they would be good games because of it.
Yeah.
They would be really good games.
But I also feel like baseball, at the end of the day, it's not like you can't, like, it's not like the NBA and like how the NFL just got rid of the Pro Bowl. It's like you still got to throw pitches down the plate.
Right.
Everybody's bringing their stuff. It just everyone's only throwing an inning, but like that, at the same time, it's like that's why it's an All-Star game. You get Shohei for the 5th inning, one day at a time. Something
about the pageantry of the MLB All-Star game. It's above the other leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
they gotta start doing the. I think they're doing back for the NBA, but everybody just wears, like, if you're National League and then you just happen to be away that game, you wear your away uni.
You wear your own uni.
Yeah, and you got like a patch. They're doing that for the NBA now back.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love that.
They did that.
That's
like,
a cool
for
look.
all the '90s.
That's
yeah,
a cool look.
Way better.
There were some cool unis back in the day though. Like All-Star jerseys. What was the best jersey that you ever had?
Best jersey that I ever had.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I wasn't a big jersey guy, but
You had to have a couple.
Yeah, no. Honestly, this is more recent too. It was like the year that the Bruins was like 75th anniversary when they went like those old style. Wasn't this?
Oh.
It wasn't this season or the season before. It was the one where they broke the record.
Yeah.
I got those.
Those were sick ones.
Yeah.
Those were sick ones.
Yeah. You see that they just went back to Bobby Orr style. You see those?
No.
Oh, dude, they're unreal.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me look this up. What should I be looking up?
New Boston Bruins.
New Bruins jerseys?
Yeah.
These ones? Or these ones?
They did like a hype video, Unreal New Jerseys. So it was McAvoy and Pasta. Is it a video? Oh, we don't need a video. We just need pictures. Yeah,
these ones?
Yeah.
I mean, those are fresh.
They're classic. They're simple.
That logo.
The yellow B.
That was one of the best logos in sports.
Yeah.
But I continue to say this. Hockey has some of the best logos.
Yeah, no, it's like when you compare it to other leagues, there isn't a lot of bad sweaters.
My favorite jersey is my favorite jersey amongst all the sports is a hockey jersey.
Yeah.
What can you guess what it is?
For you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Blackhawks.
Those are good ones. It's pretty close. Mine is the white Detroit Red Wings jerseys.
Oh yeah.
I think that is the coolest logo.
Yeah.
I love it. The wheel with the wing. Is your favorite jersey, like, could you even say, like, you have a favorite jersey amongst all the sports?
You got me on the topic of hockey, so now I'm thinking, because my second guess was gonna be the Oilers.
They got good ones.
Yeah.
Those are great colors.
Dude, even like the Ducks, like back like Mighty
Oh,
Ducks
the
when they were rocking those. I
are
can't
great.
believe they went back to the orange.
Those suck.
bullshit.
Those orange ones
Orange,
suck.
like, and they have the old logo, the Duck logo too. And I'm like,
Do you have-
the Penguins, yes, with Lemieux, and then they brought it back with the yellow too.
But specifically the Penguins skating.
Yes.
Yeah.
They went to the old time logo right when Sid went back to back. When they won those 2 years, it was 16 and 17. That was when they brought it back.
Do you remember the Atlanta Thrashers?
Yes.
Those were sick.
Yes,
jerseys.
those are nice.
Great logo.
Yeah.
Great logo.
Trying to think.
So, but, all right, but going back to you, a jersey that you. Oh, so you had a Bruins jersey.
Yeah, Bruins jersey.
Who was on it?
I think it was Pasta.
Nice.
Yeah, because I didn't have a A or a C. That was pre-A Pasta, so it was just a generic. I guess in a sense, but it was like the alternate that year, and then it became for the 75th anniversary. So I actually got it a year before because they were just expressing those a little bit.
They were
dipping
touting
in.
them.
Yeah, they were dipping in on it as more of a precursor.
Okay,
to
we
what
got that.
happen.
Oh,
GC, that's what the fridge would do. That was my mentality.
that was a fridge. That's a
Off the
fridge
chest,
101.
right down.
That's a fridge 101. You're not gonna field it cleanly, but you're gonna keep it in front of you.
Exactly.
That's what the fridge is gonna do.
Yeah.
And he's gonna call the pitcher belly itcher.
Exactly. Exactly.
And he's gonna call the batter.
What is it? A ladder?
It broken.
Broken.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I'm thinking of mine texting ones either of the leave for the bird, leave for the worms.
Anything else? Yeah. I'm trying to think. You know what I like about softball compared to baseball is like they would always have chants going. Like there was a constant chants, and I like the enthusiasm behind that, dude. A couple weeks ago, I did the college softball World Series.
Oh yeah, dude, unbelievable. Even
So
college baseball as well.
Dude.
Both those when they come around.
I can't tell you how much more fun it was than a fucking baseball game.
Yeah.
It was so exciting. Every pitch mattered, and like they were doing it like this.
Yeah.
It was rapid
Clockwork.
succession. The two best pitchers. So one of the pitchers, she signed the biggest NIL deal in softball history.
Really?
It was like $1 million deal, like $1 or $2 million, and she was going against another ace. There was a total of 3 hits in the game.
That's
And
insane.
it was still exciting.
Yeah.
Because you knew like what's it gonna take to break this game open.
Exactly.
It was I think it was 2-1.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that like kind of more so coming to the studio as well if we're gonna tie everything in a knot. It was very compact.
Yes.
Jam packed action.
Yes.
Every time the ball was in play, go anywhere, it could be anywhere.
Oh my
And
god.
that's how you gotta play it.
No, that's fun. That's fun, and that's what this brings. Like it really feels like where you try to bring the most amount of juice that you can. Hold on, this camera's a little haywire tonight.
It's going rogue.
We want it to stay in place. We wanted to lane Thomas. Stay in your lane, camera.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not asking you to do anything else but be a camera.
The Savannah Bananas. They're fun. They're fun.
So
I think it's more so. I mean, do they get kind of crazy? Yes, but at the same time, we gotta respect what they're doing.
they're bringing attention. They're filling out arenas.
Exactly. They're
So, like,
they're
you gotta-
Globetrotters-esque.
Right, and people have always liked that. It's weirder to do it in baseball because like it's harder to do like trick things
Yeah,
for baseball.
but they get the job done.
What I'll say about that, CJ, is I'd be a total hypocrite if Tea Time, if Tony Murr shit on the Savannah Bananas because this is Savannah Bananas S. It's an alternate way to view sports. So I can't say it, and what you'll probably notice, and like it's going into MLB, it's going into NFL, is like almost like the gamifying of sports. Like where NFL is all about scoring, baseball they're trying to put a quicker product out there. They're trying to have people hit more home runs. I think what you're gonna come to see, sports are gonna change a lot over the next. It already has, but over the next 5 to 10 years. You're gonna be watching things that like aren't traditional in the way that like traditional like the big 4 sports are, but you're gonna see things that are entertaining, and I think people are trying to tap into that more than just what is traditional and what has been, because baseball was a sport that always tried to stick to its tradition,
But the old heads. The old heads
right.
are finally not as winning as much as they would like to.
Who is this guy? Who's this? Speaking of
I
old
know.
heads, who
You
is
see
that guy?
See those shades too?
It's nighttime.
He's put these shades in the same.
Oh my god!
It's like you gotta wear those at all times if you got those.
He does have those on all the time.
He makes sure
he looks scary.
Yeah, he makes sure in his box that the lights are extra bright.
Yeah.
So he has to wear them.
He wants it. He requires every time he goes to the Cubs game, please put the camera on.
Yes.
He's dying for camera. He's dying for camera action. And shame on him. Why are you putting yourself on camera when you don't need to?
Oh.
That came with a wink.
Yeah, it did.
Can't be a hypocrite on here. It is tough.
Oh, yeah, showing him right back. There he is.
Oh, right when you need him. Look at this guy. I think he's got a big earring in too. A lot of swagger out of him.
That striped collared shirt too. Only a couple few can truly rock that with class.
Right. With class being the operative word. You see a lot of fat, older gentlemen rocking that with no class.
Going, like maybe in 2006 that would have worked, but
Get with the times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That ain't the present. And that's what we're in right now, live on Tea Time. Dive back in, have more fun, continue to have more fun.
I got you there.
Appreciate that.
So we got.
I did feel we were going across. Like
No, but it was a metaphor for like you're like crossing into my dojo. But you're welcome.
Exactly.
You're welcome into the dojo. So like they talk about. Hold on, this motherfucker. They talk about man in the arena. Like, let's peel back the curtain. Let's peel back the third wall. How's it feel to be in the mix? Like you might have seen it. Secondary point of view.
Oh yeah.
But how's it feel to be in the spot?
It feels good. It feels good. I've been a long time viewer for a long time, ever since the birth of Tea Time. So it's finally nice to make my introduction, make my first appearance in type atmosphere. It's been electric the entire time. No complaints here.
That's what I love to hear.
You can call it a dream come true.
And like what's great about this, and I hope you felt the same way, but like this has just been us chilling.
Oh, exactly.
And we have a little different perspective going on, but it's still the same.
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of what we got going on here.
The purpose is content. I mean, it is. As we much wants to shout out the program.
So maybe I'm plugging in and plugging back in is a dangerous game. I don't know about that.
There.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I wonder what it is. Look, now we're fine.
Good, yeah.
Now we're fine.
Maybe we just gotta pause.
I don't know what it is. It's the ingredient shades. It's throwing him off. All right, so
imagine we do test run. We'll do test run without him.
It doesn't feel the same. Yeah, the camera is camera shy. It's like, ooh, I think I'm supposed to be in focus.
These two handsome gentlemen don't know what to do.
Right. Like, there it was.
Oh no, you know what it is? It's the adjustment of me going forward.
Yes.
We have to stay stationary.
Yeah, and it's. God damn it. This might be enough. This might be enough for me to.
Hold on, give it a second.
Let's try. Let's try.
Hands in full effect.
Little up and down. Smack it.
Oh, dog, dare you to it. Say some words.
Did that do anything?
No, that might have made it worse.
That might have disconfigured too. You little stupid.
Oh! It's delayed fuse.
A little stupid bitch. Okay, we're back.
We're happy to be back into it.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. You hate to have this blurt. You hate to have this blurred out.
Exactly.
But like that, it's almost it's almost so good looking that it needs that blur.
Exactly.
Like it's like
The camera gets it. It gets
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It can't. It's like showing a bear, like a nice bare set of boobs. where it's like we can't show that everyone wants to see it, but like we can't. We need to
blow it out a little bit.
And it's like it's for your own good.
Yeah.
I think we are sitting a little further away.
Are we?
Tighten it up. Oh, now that might be it.
Could be.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I kept going back and forth adjusting the seat.
Now we might be. I think that's exactly what we needed. We're back.
Wow. Shout out to Stevie Nene.
Nene.
Keeping us on our toes.
So we got, right now, it's 4-2 Cubs. Still looking good. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, man on first.
Cubbies are up the bat.
Yep.
We got Suzuki back up.
Seiya Suzuki. You know what he says when he hits a home run? Seiya.
Wow. Seiya, and then he goes Suzuki. What was I? No, that doesn't.
It could. If he's really having fun with it.
Yeah. It has to be accepted.
But like he goes like this with his like bat. He goes he loads it up and he goes Suzuki.
Yeah.
Suzuki.
Do you think he projects it from there, or kind of goes in the belt type?
It's more of like a shotgun reload, like Suzuki.
Yeah. You gotta respect that.
That's fun.
Yes.
Suzuki knows how to have fun.
Yes. Woo! They're trying to bend him right now. Oh, we got the Lank on first too.
He's lanky. You
tall.
You can just see it from the neck.
Oh yeah.
He's got a long neck.
What'd you take on the sliding gloves that everybody's rocking with now? You like that?
I get it. I never really. I mean, granted, most of the bases I played on, if you hit them, they came off.
Yeah.
So like, I guess I never had the chance to experience that problem.
I couldn't imagine diving. I wouldn't say I ever really head for a slide, so I was never getting the finger jammed at the same time.
How old were you when you stopped playing?
18.
Oh, so you played through high school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you could, because in Little League, you couldn't, they didn't allow you to face first slide.
Yeah.
But you're saying even when you could face first slide, you never did?
Not really. There wasn't the proper field. The only time that I did on turf fields.
Oh, wait, did you ever play in the Tewksbury tournament?
Oh, yeah.
That was it. Shout out Tewksbury.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, dude. So, I don't know if you remember this, but I played a role in the safety precautions that went into Tewksbury Field.
Really?
So you're 4 years younger than me. So you might not remember this. You might not remember this like I do, because I was probably 11 years old. But I was playing third base. I was going for a pop fly, and I ran into the fence face first.
Really?
Got a pretty good gash on my nose. Went back to the Tewksbury tournament. That next year, they had a yellow guard on the top of the fence all the way around.
I thought that was just built in. That was just a design.
That changed.
But that makes sense.
That was added on.
Holy
So I mean, I don't know if it was exactly a 1-to-1, but I'd like to think that I played a part in your Little League fields.
Yes, that was the aesthetic. That's when you knew, I guess, growing up, before going into those diamonds, that was like the big leagues in a sense. Like I know I made it when I got the yellow ring around.
Yeah, it did feel a little bit more legit when you had that yellow ring. So that snack shack, I can't say I went to the snack shack there, so I never really experienced it. But was there ever a go-to there? Is this after a game, what would you always get at the snack shack?
Oh, it would always be, what were those little cylinder candy sticks? You know what I'm talking about? That'd be kind of like rainbow colored. That was basically like a sugar thing.
Oh, Pixie Sticks?
We did have those. I was gonna say,
but
is this
a frozen item?
No, it's just like a little lollipop thing, but it's pure sugar.
What is it?
It's like, well, let me see if I can.
Yeah, type it up right there. Type it in.
Check Google first.
Yes, go to Google. Dude, I've been using this search engine. It's terrible. It's honestly terrible.
Let's just go generic candy items.
Oh, that is too generic. That is too generic. We need to tighten that search up a bit. Rainbow. Ooh. Bees?
No, not that.
I can't find it in like 30 more seconds.
Yeah, but like I don't know what other word you're gonna use in the
I know,
search.
right? Cylinder stick.
Cylinder stick.
No.
God.
On free search of the images.
We need to look up Tewksbury Snack Shack menu.
No, because like, dude, I found it roguely, like one time, like not in the type ballpark snack shack setting, but I found one and I was like, I haven't seen this.
Oh, and you only knew it from the.
Yeah.
Come on.
But the other one, but like the second thing would be like the foot long pixie stick.
Yeah,
Where you
everyone would have those.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was crazy. That was an item given to children.
You just sit there and you at the
Just
end,
down in sugar.
At the end, you'd be drunk on sugar. Like just it would be more so after the sugar rush, and you're just sitting there. And the first time you'd have any feeling of
You'd have like 150 grams of sugar. That shit's nuts. RFK Jr. should have been around back then. Imagine what he would have done to the pixie stick.
They're probably all gone now.
They're probably
Limited time versions.
One by one. He's taking them away. Look, sitting closer to it actually made a difference.
It did.
Yeah.
I know. I feel myself slowly
Yeah,
inching back too.
you're a laid back type of guy.
I am.
Which is why
I like to get comfortable.
I want you to be comfortable. All right, let's do another quick scoreboard update. A lot of zeros. A lot of zeros on this.
As we were talking about before too, as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a low scoring game. Like, I wouldn't mind a $0 matchup right there.
I know. I mean, the fact that we almost got that tie was incredible. That would have been awesome. Look, I feel like every time we look up, Kwan's up. Kwan just
How many times
walked.
has been up this game?
It's crazy. Kwan just walked.
The fact that they only had 2 runs and he was up a third time in the 5th.
Right, and that was his 4th right there. So we got top of the 8th, man on first, 1 out. We got Keller at the mound now. He's throwing 96 heat. If you're number 40 on the mound, you have Haas-like qualities.
Yeah.
This guy, Manzardo, 220. He's got a good amount of ribbies, though.
He's dangerous.
That's a decent amount of
He
ribbies.
can pop one off.
He just said he's got some pop.
Oh, let's go. That's good.
Those are my favorite fucking tea time moments, is when you say something before they do, and those are the expert broadcasters.
It comes easy.
So like, I oftentimes will go back to this. Like you might say to yourself, why would I watch Tea Time? Why would I listen to them and not the broadcasters? They have the expert analysis. We say the same shit that they do, except they can't say shit.
Almost double play. That's a big play.
Kwan's always on his toes though.
Oh, yeah.
You can't catch him like that.
He's nimble. He's nimble. He's active. He knows what to do.
So we got. Whoa, that's
Go
quite
ricochet.
that's quite the water bottle. How many ounces we're talking? Show the crowd.
There's a liter. However many are in a liter.
How
Got a little dent. Got a little.
how many
little mileage
how
on it.
many of those will you go through in a day?
1.5.
Nice. That's a
Gotta
good
stay
amount.
hydrated.
Oh, you got it. It's important. Oh, I think they got him.
Think they're reviewing that? They gotta be, right? Or are they just?
Oh, what a
showing the
play! Like
I know, right? Heads up.
He
That's
got
why I
like
reacted
well,
that.
he was going towards. That was a tough throw. I think they got him. Look. Oh, it's close.
Oh.
We need an aerial view.
That's the thing in baseball. A tie goes to the runner.
I love that rule.
Oh yeah.
That's just a fun rule. Just because it's fun to say.
But
That was
he
close.
looks out all fast like that. But you know what that is? Back to what I was asking about the gloves, dude. Is that they give you an extra inch?
Oh yes, you're
They
right.
just give you that.
Like you could maybe go in there with a little space in between those and your fingers.
You know, like they do. So baseball's
Right.
all about cheating.
I
Talk
love-
about all sports. Baseball is the stealing signs, anything.
So-
they just make up rules because people did like once they found it, like, all right, it's a little too unfair.
Yeah. So like my thing about the cheating in baseball is like if you are able to have an advantage, I think you should use it. But I think where it gets to be too much is when technology gets involved.
Yeah.
Once you have technology that's a part of that scam, then you went too far. But like if you're able to game it in certain ways, like that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, but I hope they never do the robo umps. Aren't they trying to do that in the
Yeah,
minors?
I don't like that either. And like that
All stands. There we go. We like that.
that goes for.
We don't like that.
Yeah, we
We
don't
don't
like
like
that.
that.
You're losing it, man. You're not plugged in.
I
But I understand why.
Exactly.
It's for the heat aspect.
It is, yeah.
It's the heat
Well, it's
aspect.
more so the last time I took them off, I felt a little moisture around. I didn't want to dirty up your.
No,
your
these
phones like
are
that.
for the guests.
Oh,
These
nice.
but can we talk about how nice these are?
They are nice.
They got them specifically for this, but I ditched them specifically for the heat.
The heat exposure.
The heat. I don't blame you, but sometimes you just need to be locked in because you just unlocked yourself.
Exactly.
You thought we wanted something that we didn't.
I need to get the key back in. You know what
Yeah.
it is?
So
It's the shades.
it's the shades. Settle in.
They are UV light.
That's it. You were Ryan Morris for a second. Now you're the
You
ingredient
gotta
again.
dive back into the ingredient action.
Forgot about that.
Got Jose.
Is this
what's
roll?
he working with right
Is
now?
this roll gonna be over or under 12? I mean, over or under 6?
Under?
7.
One off.
One off.
That was it.
Santana.
If it was 6, I was gonna proclaim the baseball term. Tie goes to the runner, and it's a no go.
Alright, I wish we could have used that. Alright. Another 0 put up by the Guardians. We're going into the 8th inning. So what we also got going is, let's see. I think it's time for another ad.
Yeah,
What
dive
do you
back in
what do
on
you
the
think?
ads.
I want you on this one.
You want me on this
Yeah.
one?
This is another new sponsor. The ingredient will take care of the ad read. The sponsor let me know that he's okay with that.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. Tea time. Read on my first sponsor. You know, again, long time listener, first time guest. We want to shout out Already Sweaty Company because they did just come out with a new T-shirt, the Already Sweaty T-shirt. It's more so for guys. Are you tired of working hard and want to be hardly working? Well, they got the fix for you. Especially for those construction guys on that job site. It's summertime. It's getting the 4th of July. You want the 4th of July off. Maybe the 3rd of July, you still got to work, and you're like, maybe I'm out by 2, but maybe I want to punch in early. Already Sweaty T-shirts got you. Then the boss is going to look at you. You're hammering away. You're already sweating. It's 9 a.m. He's going to go, Jesus, guy, take a break. You're already working too hard. And that's the exposure you need. Shout out to Already Sweaty.
So like really their mantra, the spirit behind the Already Sweaty T-shirt is like you're putting yourself like you want to be looking like a workhorse.
Yes.
While resting like a what's something that rests a lot.
A koala.
A koala.
I sleep 20 hours a day.
No, that's it. See that you went scientific right
Yeah.
there. I like that. You were ready with that fact.
Exactly.
So I like that. So if you're a laborer, if you're a blue collar guy, and you're working later this week, and you know that a day of hard work equals you getting off early, get yourself an Already Sweaty shirt. Get yourself to your 4th of July festivities. Get yourself to the fireworks. Get yourself to the Nathan's hot dog eating competition.
Exactly.
If you were in a hot dog eating competition or an eating competition, what do you think you could put the most down of? Like what's like something that really gets you? You can put down a lot of. We're losing it again. There we go.
I would think this purely for myself and not for the actual competitive eaters because I've seen some crazy numbers eating from this. But I feel like the hard-boiled eggs.
You can put down hard-boiled
I can
eggs.
take down at least a dozen. If
So-
I'm just rifle them in there, you can one-shot them. I mean, it might take a lot of chewing,
Mm.
but I feel like it makes you feel way better when you can just house one, just in one bite, or just get one down the gullet.
I'm a big fan of eggs. I have eggs pretty much every morning for breakfast. But why do you go with no glove?
That's Pete Crow right there. That's Pete Crow. We like on-base percentage.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
let me finally show you.
Yeah, let me see how this fantasy league works. I've never seen fantasy baseball. Is it broken down by weeks?
It's like
Like
yeah,
you went-
so it's kind of like, have you ever played anything besides fantasy football?
No.
So it goes by like the week. So it's like you play a certain number of games. So you're just gonna make sure you start guys and stuff, and it goes by category.
So you gotta start the guys that have the most games that week.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4-4.
So it's like this is batting, yeah. So it goes by category. So it's like runs, home runs, RBIs,
Hits and
stolen
bats.
bases.
Oh, so
batting average.
and then you win each category.
Yeah. So then it's innings pitched, wins, saves, Ks, ERA, and WHIP. So it's very like the key here is what I realized is that you really like it's like the categories that like obviously you want a lot of dingers, you gotta get guys, you gotta strategize in a sense more so. I guess more so like you're devising an actual ball club. Like you want your heavy hitters to get a lot of dingers, you want guys to get a lot of ribs, you need fast guys walking and stealing bases, you need guys that, you know, hit the ball and get on base.
How many people are in a lineup?
You can look right there. So it's like catcher.
Oh, so you feel the full team.
Yeah, basically. And then it's like you have a couple utility positions.
Okay.
So I think it's only, is it 3 outfielders? Yeah, so basically I guess the starting lineup, and then you have your pitchers down here as well.
So is there anything to be said about, like, I'm thinking that, like, stolen base, like, the fact that it's 1 stolen base to 0, like, is there any strategy to, like, always winning the stolen base category?
Yeah,
like
because you want to be able to steal categories.
Yeah, so like you can stack your lineup, like you always have people still stealing bases.
Yeah.
And like you maybe like you don't always have like the home run guys, but you have like the on base percentage guys and get like a ton of walks, and you always win the walks too.
Yeah.
I do like that little
It's not
strategy
bad,
behind
yeah.
it. How glued in are you on a daily basis?
I'd say at least once a day just to make sure everybody's starting. Make sure I got everybody playing in the lineup, but also in like those tight matchups, and it's like it's weird because it's kind of like football, but it's like Sunday baseball. Sunday baseball is when everybody's playing. So it's like you could be winning all week,
and then it comes down to Sunday,
and then you could bang.
So are you watching a lot of baseball on Sundays because of that?
Here and there, it's because YouTube. Well, I more so want to watch the Sox, but it's like at the same time, it's Nesson and YouTube TV doesn't have Nesson. You gotta pay like.
Oh, so you rock YouTube TV too?
Yeah.
I think I love YouTube TV.
See, I love it for just, you know, this is strictly because we live in New England, is that we just don't get Nesson. So we don't get the Bees or the Sox, and that drives me nuts.
But what I will say, I love watching the Bees and Sox as much as the next guy. What I will say about YouTube TV is it made me watch less TV.
Yeah.
As opposed to, so when I had cable, every night, no matter what, I would just go in front of the TV and I'd be scrolling.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling until I find something that I'm like, okay, I like moderately like this.
Yeah.
Now I really only turn on the TV if there's something that I know I want to watch.
Yeah.
So I like it for that aspect.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. I feel that way too. It's just more so, especially as we just did.
Oh, okay. We got the Cubs around. This is good.
Yeah, we like that.
So we got bottom 8 right now. Runners on the corners, and went 1 out. Hit off the pitcher's ankle. Unfortunate right there. I wouldn't mind another insurance run.
Yeah, right.
One more run and we can cruise.
We'll be chilling with that.
But look at this though. We've been
bottom 8 too. I mean, they only need 3 more outs after this though.
And we went live a little, like maybe 5 to 8 minutes before 8 o'clock, and the game definitely didn't start at 8. Like, look how it's two.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
2
gonna
hours.
it's gonna be like a 2 hour 15-minute game. I love that.
I feel like sneakily, hockey has become the longest game.
Yeah.
Because now that baseball is trimmed down, basketball, I mean, the only thing is that you can get in a 10-minute stretch and have it actually go 10 minutes, and then there's only, I'm trying to think, was it 15 minutes in a quarter? 5 minutes left in the first quarter. You're like, oh, it started at 8, really started at 8:10. It's 8:20, and we only got 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It goes by.
But then that fourth quarter comes around. And
It's more so at the end though, like you're invested. It's coming down to the wire. It does take a lot of time. There's a lot of timeouts, but you know it's close.
Yeah.
Hockey, it's just consistent. Where like you'll watch 40 minutes of
great sack fly. Let's see it.
Insurance.
Play at the plate.
Yep, he's good.
Way good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Since he's pissed. Jones is pissed.
Oh, he was pissed. I mean, if you're a right fielder and you're throwing it from that range, you gotta have it be close.
Yeah.
That wasn't even close. Holy shit, that was a terrible throw.
That's probably why.
That was like a fake upset though.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't understand those cards. Like, I understand that it's probably another level of professionalism.
You don't understand what's on there?
Yeah, no, 100% CJ. It's definitely, it's quicker pace. As we were talking about earlier, it's like when I'm physically at the ball game though, it's like the pitch count. I want to be there before hours drinking beverages and singing Sweet Caroline in the seventh inning.
But the thing is, so like if I'm watching the game on TV, I'm watching it. When I'm at the game, I'm watching zero of it.
Exactly.
Like, I just want to hang out.
Parading around.
Yes.
I'm rooting for home runs for the home team.
Like
you're doing this.
You're
circling the bases.
Literally parading around. You're like, oh, I know this person.
Yeah.
They're on the third base side. Let's go see them. Let's have a beer with them. And the next thing you know, you look up. You're like, they're not serving beer anymore.
Yeah.
I think they changed the rules and that they are quicker. They should serve beers till the end of the game.
Yeah. I hate how they've stayed with the seventh inning.
That doesn't make sense. Why would they do that?
It just feels like I'm constantly up and out about it. I don't know. But especially with that, to your point, it's more sales if you go, yep. 9 beers, 9 innings. We almost had a fantasy football punishment for my fantasy league that whoever came in last, it was 9 beers, 9 dogs, 9 innings.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah,
I've seen that online.
Yeah, that's where we saw it.
People doing that a little bit too much.
That's a heart attack. On the wrong
day.
day.
That would be so...
9 dogs? That would be my 9 beers. You walk away like, all right, yeah.
We're talking about this game. It's going to be 2 hours, 15 minutes. That would hurt so bad.
Hurt.
I would not survive. I don't think I could.
No.
What would be a appropriate prize at the end of that for you to endure it? For you to say, yeah, I'll try.
With the 9 dogs included?
9 dogs, 9 beers, 9 innings. A monetary prize, like
monetary.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it was a really hot chick waiting for me at the end saying you gotta drink 9 beers and 9 dogs.
Yeah, but it depends on how hot the chick was.
Yeah, no. at that point, you're probably in a trance.
Yeah. Imagine trying to even kiss her. Like you would feel disgusting.
The dog breath.
Oh my god, that would be the worst breath of all time.
With 9 beers sprinkled in, you're probably emanating stink.
Yes, your hot dogs are coming out of your pores.
Yeah, you're emanating the men's bathroom Fenway Park urinal. All 20 of them lined up. That's the stink you're emanating after that performance.
Oh my god.
But it would probably be 9 beers, 9 dogs. I could do it for 5 Gs.
5 Gs was where I
was. If we're thinking, like realistically, if someone actually was like, hey, $5,000 if you...
I'd do it for 2.
Yeah.
I'd do it for 2 Gs.
Yeah.
I would, like, if I saw the money right there. But, like, the thing is,
I would probably need the reminder of the person next to me with the money just being like, this could be
just
yours.
Like waving in front of you.
I'd be like, I know.
The thing is though that is like, it ruins your next 20. Like, how valuable is your time to you? Because that ruins, like, you're not having a good time at the game. You're definitely not going out after. That next day, you probably feel like shit too.
Yeah, I'd be walking out of that stadium after completing it with the 5 Gs in my hand, or 2, like MJ in the flu game, and whoever's holding me, walking me out of the stadium.
Right, it would be like Paul Pierce when they like carried him off.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, when he shit his pants.
So one time, this is maybe not the best story to tell here, but I will say it. We do ice fishing every year with me and my buddies. So what happened was, it was my buddy's dad and his friends would go up to his lake house, and then we got to an age where we started getting the invite. And then one time I got a little too cross-faded. I got sick and like passed out in a snowbank outside, but like I was doing it very peacefully. I was kind of like,
yeah.
So but like it got to the end of the night, and then everyone's like, oh, obviously we can't let him sleep in the snowbank, so they're bringing me inside, and I'm like, as I'm like in like a stupor, I'm like, Paul Pierce, 4th quarter.
That's good.
It was so funny.
That's good.
Shout out them. Shout out that time.
Shout out to Paul Pierce.
I love him and KG still together.
Oh yeah,
doing that thing.
I love how they're always just talking shit, giving old man takes 24.
Oh, I know. He's like these people getting hurt because they don't play anymore. They don't practice.
That's exactly what I was gonna veer off of. I was like, what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
This KG being like, you don't see these guys playing.
He's like they're going 1v1 with a trainer. with a trainer.
Like, they ain't playing ball.
I love that. KG's got like a great voice.
Oh, yeah.
He's so enthusiastic. All right, let's dial in. These are our most likely the last 3 outs of the game. We are Cubs minus 1.5. The Cubs are up by 3. We got Daniel Palencia. 8 for 9 in save opportunities. This guy, I mean, he gets the job done, but he has an 0-2 record.
It's okay.
CJ, don't need to be calling me out like that, dude. Come on. CJ, we get one more. We get one more guy in here. We get a horse race. One more guy in here. We get a horse race for you.
We're nearing that time.
99 high. Oh, he's having himself a game too. Single and a double for Santana. Ooh. Off-speed pitch, hit hard, deep, warning track, easy play for the right fielder. That's 1 out. That's 1 out.
The abominable
Sleep
man. Sleep man.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
BMO back in here. So, here we go. Hey, we got 2 outs. This is ideal ending to this. 2 more outs, horse race to end it, and then we'll break it down. That's a proper ending to a show.
yes. 100%.
Here we go, Palencia. Throwing heat 101 on the black, top right corner. Lane Thomas.
Get him out.
It's either Lane or Quan. It's either Lane or Quan every time we wake up. Throw another one of those. Oh, geez. 102 down the middle. That is not Lane's lane. He likes it 94 at most.
It's petrified.
He is petrified. You could tell.
He signed his own hat. Are you seeing that?
What is that? Yeah. I think he's got like a do-rag going on underneath. This guy's badass. I think he's wearing Jordans. Another one. Oh, 101, 102, 102. You're not touching that. I feel like I should know this guy. Wait, do you ever play closer? Do people play closers in
no, so that's why it's the saves. So you got to go relievers or closers. That's how you got to build your
okay.
pitching.
Who's got this guy? This guy looks nasty already.
But you want him 2 though. Bye, relievers.
It's a waiver wire. Are people on the waivers a lot?
Maybe. I'm really the guy that kind of just rolls with my team.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in it, but I'm not in it to be known enough to be like, oh, I know this guy's hot this week. Because that's baseball though. At the same time.
Another reason why I love fantasy football is like it's great like wasting time. Like you're working, you don't have much work to do. Yeah. You just check out your lineup, the waiver wire, and then you can do that. Now you're just extending the fantasy season.
It's the Tuesday morning dump going. All right,
100%. We got 1-on-1 count. This guy's still throwing 1-on-1. Another one. 101. High. Did he go? He went. This guy, he's mowing people down. Cool. If you're him, you're not throwing anything but a fastball.
No, yeah. 1 and 2, just give it to him.
No one's touching the fastball. Just go.
Caught for a brief moment. Oh, that's not good. Wrigley's on their feet.
Get him. There's going to be a high fastball swinging stupidly. Ooh, the fact that he even touched that. 102. When you pitch at 102, you can't afford to throw it right down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine throwing it 102.
How much fun that would be?
That would be so much fun. Oh, my God.
I would only throw right down the middle. I'd just be like,
how could you even try to aim it? Finish him. Palencia. Oh, got him with the off speed. Oh, and his pot. Hey, that's a good win.
2 out of 3, we'll take that.
We'll take that. That's a winning day.
Exactly.
And really the 5 innings thing, we were getting ahead of our skis a little bit. Exactly. That was a plus 470 bet, and we almost had that too.
Exactly.
And that's what they do in Chicago. They fly the W's, and they go and they have a song that goes, "Hey Chicago, what do you say?"
What do they say? Do you know?
It's kind of like a what do you say, like euphemism. Like, what do you say?
yeah.
Like, kind of like that.
What do you say?
Yeah, what do you say? It's kind of like that. What do you say? We'll win a game. All right. if Brett and CJ are in here, you guys are lucky. The odds are way down, meaning that you have a better chance to win this horse race. So pick a number. Pick a number. Let's end on a horse race. Let's end very, very strong. And do that little thing you do. Give me a number.
Any number.
Oh, wait.
1 through 6.
This was rude of me. Whenever I have a guest here, they get first dibs on a horse race. I didn't even give you a chance.
Oh, well, that's why we got the 3rd.
You're in. What do you want?
I'm gonna go 3.
3.
3.
Get 3.
3 times the charm.
Let me get this from you.
Rip
I
those off.
grab the hair. Oh, why is it black on my hair now?
That's good. That's a good.
And these guys still in here? Brett, I kind of want... CJ, I want you in, but if you're not, I would love to see the Morris brothers going at it. We got 3 and 6 taken.
Wow, splitting the D on 6.
Come on now. Let's finish strong, fellas. Let's finish strong.
Let's go on the reserves here.
Let's go. All right, so we're getting this, and I'll let you pick the die. Get a feel of them. Get a feel of them. CJ, if you're still there, my man. If you're still there.
Bring it over. No, we don't like that no more. Ooh, it's Forrest Compton. That's alright.
Come on, just give it a sec. Ah, there it is. Isn't that exciting? Like it is like just getting in the frame. All right, so I'm gonna give it till 35 for one more person to get in here. Otherwise, we got Big Brovers. Oh, right when I say it, we got 6, 4, and 3. CJ, that's how you stick around, man. You benefit from that type of shit. So we are here. It is the first tea time of the month, and this is the 3rd horse race of the day. And here we are. We have the ingredient. How rude of me to not include the ingredient earlier. The ingredient is here, and he gets horse number 3. Oh, Dr. Geese. We got Goose. Goose.
Yeah.
MD. Goose MD.
Dr.
Goose,
G.
pick a number. You're in here, Dr. Geese. Come on, Geesey. I think I know who it is. Come on.
Come on, go Dr. Goose.
Give us a number. We got 3, 4, and 6 taken. Give us a number.
Shot clock.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a 10. A 9. Actually, I might rant if we don't hear from them in less than the countdown, I'm gonna assign them 1. 10. 9. 8. 9. You can't.
It's 1 through 6.
You can't work with that. Dr. Geese, it's a 6-sided die. Yeah, you looking at the horse track right now? There's only 6 options. Yeah, you can't. You almost wanna.
Dr. G. Clearly, he didn't major in mathematical.
This wasn't a part of the undergrad, was it? Silly Goose. Very nice.
That's good.
Very nice, Big Mo. Very nice, Big Mo. They didn't teach you this in med school, huh? Counting. All right, less emojis. We need a freaking number. I'm dying for you to give me a number.
We love with Dr. G's back.
1. All right, thank you, God.
Dr. G.
All right, so we got Dr. G in the 1. We got the ingredient in the 3. We got CJ 4, and then we got Big Mo Brett 6. Here we go. Last horse race of the night. That's 2. That's a rogue horse.
Oh, no.
That's a rogue horse starting us off. Come on. That's a 5. You can't see it. You can't see it, but that's a 5. Who's in the 5? That's another rogue. Those are the 2 rogues starting us off. That's a bad note. That's a bad note. 3.
That's good.
That's the ingredient. I mean, you're here. You deserve it. You deserve it. 6. I mean, 6 is always a hot horse. Who got 6? Big Mo. We got Big Mo and Little Mo there, too. We got 3. Wow. Okay. The ingredient. He's moving on up in this world. That's a 5. You can't see it. You can't see it. It's a 5. That's another rogue horse. 2 and 5. 3 and 5 out to the lead. 4. Who's that? CJ with the 4. 4 for the 4th. It worked earlier. Can it work again? 1, Dr. Goose, the only horse that hasn't left the stable. That's a 5 again. That's a rogue horse. You don't want to see this. This is a wacky race. I can already tell. Oh, Pedro Martinez is not looking so hot.
Ah, that's all right. He has fun.
Yeah, he has fun. He does have fun. You got to give him up for that. That's a 2. Can you see it? That's a 2. Who's that? That's a rogue horse. That's no one. That's no one.
Still there.
Dr. G. Come on. You went with 9, Dr. G. All right, we'll give you a 1. We'll give you 1. 5.
Another rogue.
Oh, there you go. Wow, this is not looking good. Someone needs to catch up to 5. We can't have a rogue. We can't have a rogue. 4. There you go, CJ. Move on up. Come on. You waited to the 9th inning. You wanted a piece of the horse race. You got it. 3. Oh, there's the ingredient right there. Come on. We got to catch up to 5, people. Come on. Oh, a little knockoff. Oh, no. No, you don't like to see that. Oh, that's off the... Oh, it was a 3. The ingredient hates to see that. He hates to see... 6. That's Big Mo Brett. Big bro Brett. Come on. 1. Dr. Goose. Dr. Goose. Come on, moving on up. Oh, that's hot. Oh, no. Get at your stethoscope. You can hear something. 4. That's CJ. Okay, now, so we got it's a healthy race. Everyone's playing, but we need to catch up to this 5. Oh, bounces off there. 6. That's Big Bro. We have 4 people tied for second place. 4. Oh, there's CJ breaking away from the pack. Come on, move up. That's 5. Can you see that?
That's another one.
I want you to see that. There's 5. Oh, for the rogue. You hate the rogue's 2 away from winning. Come on. 6. Oh, Big Bro. Come on. This is anyone's race still. 1. Dr. Goose. Class is in section. Dr. Goose is teaching. 1. Oh, wow, Dr. Goose.
It's in session.
Dr. Goose. Oh, no. 2.
Another rogue.
That's okay. That rogue's way out of play. Oh, no.
The
rogue is 1 away, but it's okay. If the rogue win, that's merely as a benchmark to say if you had picked a 5, this is what would have happened. 6. Okay, Big Bro, Big Mo moving up. Let's go. 2. That's another rogue 1. All right. I mean, this is anyone's race right here. 1.
Oh no.
1. You can barely see it. Dr. Goose. The guy. I mean, you really didn't even want to get him in the race after he said 9.
Exactly.
But he's 2 away from winning. 4. Oh wow, that popped all the way around. Okay now. 2. I mean, 5 is... Yeah, you are stalling out. You are stalling out, my friend. 4.
Oh, no.
4. There you go, CJ. Well, I like where this is heading. 2. Oh, wow. 3. What happened to the ingredient? 1. Oh, Dr. Goose! Dr. Goose! Come on, get yourself in there, Dr. Goose. 5. Okay, that's okay. That's a rogue 1, but that doesn't matter. Like we said, that was just a benchmark. It doesn't matter. It's a rogue horse. No actual player had 5. That was a benchmark. 2? Oh, that's another rogue 1. We'd hate to see the 2 rogues win. That's merely to make the players feel bad about not picking 2 and 5. 1! It's Dr. Goose!
Dr. G!
Oh, no!
Wow,
Dr. Goose, the villain! The villain!
Concludes the session.
Oh my god.
Dr. G says, oh yeah, I'll go 09, I'll go 1.
They say
and he turns out to be number 1.
Dr. Goose says, it's terminal.
Wow.
And I've won it. Dr. Goose. So the thing is, Dr. Goose, the fact that, hold on, the fact that you couldn't figure out how many sides were on a die, I have little to no faith for you to figure this out, but in order to win the monthly giveaway, you have to subscribe to the channel. You might have to call someone else into the room and say, how do you subscribe to this live show? You need get them in. You need to subscribe, otherwise it's null and void. It basically means nothing.
Maybe he's hustling. Maybe
he knows all the time. I mean, that's the thing about the doctor is he has a level of knowledge that we're just not accustomed to.
He just has another thing in the Rolodex.
Where is everyone? Did everyone leave? There was hardly any comments during the
I
race.
know, right?
All right, so let's get the horse race leaderboard updated. These are two Dr. Goose. Dr. Goose and HB have never seen the horse race leaderboard before, and right now, after the first tea time of the month, they find themselves on there, and I love to see it. You need to be subscribed. You can like it while you're at it too. That would be great. And now our favorite time, or maybe our least favorite time, it's kind of a double-edged sword. We have to break it down. What here happened tonight. So, first of all, we had the Cleveland Guardians and Chicago Cubs, and we had these bets down below. We were 2 for 3. We had the Cubs. We had the no-run first inning. We tried to really put ourselves out there and get the 5th inning tie, and we were 1 run away. So we had that, and then we had a first-time guest on the program, the ingredient. First, gotta thank this guy for coming along.
Thank you for having
And I don't say this, and this is a shout out and also a dig at the other guests that have come on the show, but there was a lot of chemistry going on here. This is something that it rivals the other guests. I can't say better or worse, but pretty much on par, and I'll let the people be a decider. You can say it in the comments if you like the ingredient, if you want to see the butcher boy, you want to see the coach, but this guy, he brought what was needed in order to make the full recipe. I'd like you to give a little shout out to the people, say what you needed to break us down.
Oh yeah, of course. Again, shout out to the viewers. We like the viewers. We enjoy tea time. We enjoy watching tea time on these Tuesday nights. Again, long time listener, long time viewer, first time guest. Couldn't be happier at how it turned out. 2 for 3. You can't complain. You can't complain with that. You're making money today. We just made you money today if you guys actually followed our bets.
It's a profitable show, and not only that, what I hope that if you're a person of realness, of genuinity, if you could go there, and a person that's got a lot of heart, you care about the times that you have in between the money, not just the money, and that's what was really important here, is what we had going in between. So I gotta thank this guy for bringing what he did to the show. We're going to be back next week. I hope everyone has a great 4th of July. And we'll be back next week. Watch out for clips going on from here over the 4th. You guys are going to have a hot dog in one hand, a margarita in the other. I'm going to be breaking shit down for you for your enjoyment. So watch out for that. We're coming back next week as we always are. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tea Time. I appreciate all of you. And as always, this is how we break it down. Salute.
For the 4th, for the truth.